and welcome everyone to another deadline stream on this channel. So we are ahead of Gameweek 23. First of all, hi everyone. I hope that you had a pretty nice evening and week. So hi, I'm gonna say hi to you guys. Sir Nakib, BG, thank you so much for joining. Simon Clicks also. Hi Gojo Satoru, thank you guys so much for being here. Just let me a second to make a tweet about this stream and then we can discuss a little bit about this game week. Hopefully you can hear me and everything is looking all right. Just a second and then I'm gonna answer your questions. I just need to tweet a little bit about my stream. So yeah, it looks like you can hear me. So hopefully everything is okay. Okay. I'm live now. Okay, so let's get to it. Thanks for joining again, 90 people on this stream, really appreciate it guys. Thank you so much for being here. Hi Ajit Yassi, thanks so much for joining. Hi Bal Bircher also, nice to see you again. Nice to see you again guys. Do Foden in for Gray or roll the transfer? I mean Foden is a much better FPL pick than Gray at the moment, but yeah, the fixtures for Everton are pretty decent long term, so maybe you can keep him. Maybe you can make a case to keep Demarai Gray. I mean Newcastle, Leeds, Southampton are pretty much the best you can get at the moment, so maybe the best alternative would be to roll the transfer, because also with Foden you're not 100% sure that he's gonna start. I mean that's the same with all the Man City players, right? I mean I'm really happy that I have Foden, but I don't know if I would sell Gray for him, honestly. Maybe I would be more tempted by someone like Rafinha, I don't know. So yeah. Okay, so everything is all right. There is double gaming. Yeah, if you don't know guys already, there is just Watford and Burnley are gonna have a double gaming, so that's not what we expected to, right? We expected for some double gamings for Aston Villa and Leeds, but this is what we got, so that's why you see the captaincy at the moment is on Joshua King. And if you have Dennis or King, I would suggest you try to captain them, because I think that they are the best captaincy option for this game week. Hi Rudy Anto also. Hi Jeremy Baker, thanks for joining. Okay, so we have some questions here. I will try to answer all of your questions. I have 2 free transfer, DCL to King and Saiz to Diaz, and triple Man City defense with Trent. Shall I captain you? I wouldn't do triple Man City defense, honestly, Gojo Satoru, but DCL to King is okay, but honestly, I think that DCL is a better pick long term, but if you can get back to DCL at some point, maybe you want to be more aggressive with this double gaming, so if that's the case, maybe you can buy him. Also Saiz to Diaz, I'm not sure, because Saiz is gonna be back from African Cup of Nations, and pretty much you know that Saiz is pretty nailed on that Wolverhampton defense, and we know that Wolverhampton are one of the best defense in the Premier League, so maybe it's not worth going with triple City defense. It all seems good here, thanks. It has been a while. Yeah, it has been a while. Mintrin, thank you so much for joining. Hi Ashvit Shakesh Kumar. Oh, sorry for my pronunciation. Burnley double gaming, worth to buy. I don't think that there are any options to go. I wouldn't buy any Burnley player, although they are gonna double against Arsenal and Watford, right? So Cornet is at African Cup of Nations. Cornet would be the only player from Burnley I would be tempted to buy if he's gonna have a double gaming, but he's not gonna play. So Hailey Mac also 111 points last game week, amazing badge boosted. They had Fernandes captain. Congrats everyone who had Bruno Fernandes captain. That was an amazing game week for you. Hi Sherab, thanks for joining. 1 free transfer, Broya to King or Dennis. I prefer King, as you can see, but the thing is, it's pretty much 50-50 which one you prefer. Obviously, King has better stats this season and in the last game weeks. Obviously, he's on penalties. We don't know for sure because Joao Pedro is out, and maybe you should consider also Joao Pedro as a punt maybe, because in the championship last season also Pedro took penalties, so we are not sure 100% if King is gonna be on penalties at the moment, but still I prefer King over Denis, so yeah. Ronaldo and Mount to Kevin De Bruyne and King. Yeah, like that. If you don't already, guys, Ragnick just said that Ronaldo has a neck injury, so yeah, maybe it's time to get rid of Cristiano Ronaldo, and I like those moves. I like getting rid of Ronaldo and Mount, Vladimir to De Bruyne and King, very nice options. You need to take into consideration what's going to be your plan when Salah is going to be back from African Cup of Nations, because if you were to buy Kevin De Bruyne just for 1 week, maybe it's not worth it if the next game week you're going to just swap De Bruyne to Salah, but obviously it's your decision. I just sold Bernardo and bought Rafinha. Do you think that's a good move? Yeah, I like that move. Kane was my captain, he got 22 points. Congrats, Cernaki, bought an amazing captaincy for you. Ronaldo has just been flagged, neck problem. Yeah, Ronaldo is injured at the moment, so that's what we know so far. Okay, if not to Foden, how about Coutinho? The thing is, I'm not really tempted to buy Coutinho, because if they were to have a double gaming, that would be amazing, but at the moment probably we're not gonna get any double gamings, and Coutinho, yeah, it's a good option against Everton away, but honestly I wouldn't sell Gray against Aston Villa to play Coutinho against Everton. I don't think that's such a big difference, honestly. So yeah, I think that we should keep our transfers to when some double gamings are gonna be announced. I have to free transfer. Yeah, I talked about your strategy, Goroshatoro. I don't really like Saiz to Diaz. I don't really think that's worth to go triple City defense. I know that City are the best defense in the Premier League, but still I wouldn't triple up on them. Bench Bowen, Antonio or DCL. Probably I would bench Antonio in your case and play Bowen and DCL. I have Joao Pedro and King, good move. Yeah, I like those moves honestly for this game week. Jota would be good captain after the game yesterday. I mean, Jota would be anyway a good captaincy option, but the thing is, Jota was my captain till this double game week was announced. The fixtures are just too good. I know Watford are a pretty bad side and King maybe wasn't amazing in the last game weeks, but they are gonna play against Norwich and Burnley, two of the worst sides in the Premier League, so that's the reason. Jota was my captain before, but right now I'm just gonna captain the double game week player, and the only double game week player I have is Joshua King, so yeah, Jota always was a good captaincy option anyway. What are your transfer for this game week? I still didn't decide. I think that I'm gonna buy Rafinha instead of Trossard and Gallagher. I need to figure it out for which is gonna be that move, but yeah, probably I'm gonna do just one transfer. If there was a double gaming for Aston Villa, obviously I would bought in Digne instead of Alonso and also Rafinha instead of Trossard and Gallagher, but as it stands right now I have a good captaincy option in Joshua King, so probably just Rafinha is gonna come in my team. Hi Kicho, thank you so much for joining, really appreciate it. Also guys, 41 people on this stream, thank you so much for being here, it really means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this stream, please consider leaving a like or subscribe to this channel if you're new around here. Triple Watford attack, I wouldn't do that. I mean, if you want to wildcard soon enough, maybe you can triple up on a Watford attack with Pedro, King and Denis, but honestly the fixtures for Watford long term are not amazing. That's why I'm not tempted to buy Denis to have double Watford attack, because yeah, Norwich and Burnley are amazing, but West Ham, Brighton, Villa, United, the fixtures are not really good, and I don't really want to have 2 or 3 Watford players long term. Bench Bono, Antonio or DCL, probably I would bench Antonio in your case. Hi Nigel Fernandez, thank you so much for joining. James out and Luca Digne in. I mean, if you have James, obviously you need to get rid of him somehow, so yeah, you can do that to Luca Digne. I think that Laporte is also a good option if you don't have him already, so yeah. Hi man, thanks for joining. I answered your question. I think that I would bench Antonio in your case and play Bowen and DCL. Buy Rafinha or Coutinho. I prefer Rafinha for this game week. Also, he's nailed. We know that with Rafinha, he's gonna play 90 minutes every game week. He's on penalties. Bamford is still out. He's injured. So I just think that Rafinha is better at the moment. Should I get Rudiger out for Laporte or just save it? I think that I would save it in your case. I have some trouble with Tony and maybe Ronaldo, I guess. Yeah, I mean, you need to get rid of Ronaldo and Tony maybe, if you don't have any Watford attacker at least. Can games be rescheduled for this game week after deadline? No, I don't think so. I don't think that there are gonna be some double game weeks after the deadline is gonna pass. So Shiraz 24, don't worry too much about it. Anyway, we can't do anything if the double game weeks are gonna be rescheduled after the deadline. It is what it is, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. Hi Hawk, thanks for joining. Bachman to Foster for -4. I think that I would just play the hair. I wouldn't do a -4 just to buy Foster. Watford didn't keep a clean sheet this season, so I don't think that's the way to go. Is Pedro injured? No, I don't think so, but I'm gonna check Twitter in a minute. I think that Pedro is fine. Roll a transfer or transfer in Kevin De Bruyne. It depends. If you just want De Bruyne just for one game week, then I don't think that's worth a transfer. Captain Kevin De Bruyne or Denis. Probably I would captain still Denis. The fixtures are just too good. Hi Delvi German from Nepal, thank you so much for joining, really appreciate it. Hi Azid, King or Denis for captain. I prefer King as you can see, but it's pretty much 50-50 which one you prefer. Both of them are pretty good captaincy options. King is on penalties, he has better underline stats, he's more nailed a little bit, but yeah, I just prefer King. Hi Lil Kruger, Ramsdale, Corella, Trent, Cancelo, Buendia, Saka, De Bruyne, Bowen, Antonio King, captain Ronaldo. I mean, Ronaldo, if you don't know already, he has a neck problem. So Ronaldo is injured. He's a doubt for this gaming. So maybe you can look to get rid of him. But yeah, rest of all, your players are pretty nice. What's a good point for a triple captain? I don't know. I mean, if he's going to get at least 10 points, I think that's a pretty decent score for a triple captain. We're playing wildcard this week. I don't think so. I have 3 players not playing. Mount, Ronaldo to get rid of. No, I don't think that the wildcard is worth this gaming. You don't really have enough players to target, honestly. I mean, you can buy King and Denis, but honestly, I don't think that's worth a wildcard. Okay, so many questions. Hi, Zabielski, Ronaldo and Silva to De Bruyne and Watkins. Yeah, I like those moves. It depends on your plan when you want to bring back Mohamed Salah, because probably Salah is going to be back for Gameweek 24, so that's why probably if you just want to buy De Bruyne for 1 week, I don't think that's worth it, but it depends on your strategy. Hi Dmitro Mac, thanks for joining. Should I sell Broya or Antonio? Probably Broya. What's your plan for this gaming? Probably just to buy Rafinha instead of one of Trossard or Gallagher. I didn't really decide, but yeah, probably I'm just going to buy Rafinha. Laporte or Lucadinho for the next 4 fixtures, probably Laporte. I mean, it depends, because for this game week I like more Laporte than Lucadinho, but in the future maybe Villa are gonna have some double gaming, so if that's gonna be the case, Lucadinho is the better pick, but I can't guarantee you that when they're gonna have the double gaming. Nigel Fernandez, maybe it is too early, but what do you think about Coutinho as an FPL player? I think he's quite a trap for FPL managers. I think that Coutinho is gonna do just fine. I mean, he played just 20 minutes against Man United and he played pretty good. When Coutinho came in from the bench against Man United, Aston Villa looked like a much better team, so that's why I think that Coutinho is gonna do just fine in the Premier League. I'm not saying that he's gonna score big goals every game, but he's gonna be a pretty important player for Aston Villa. That's my opinion at least. Hi Samuel, thanks for joining. Should I transfer out Ronaldo for Watkins or instead transfer out Trossard for Rafinha and bench? If you don't have King or Denis, I would transfer out Ronaldo for one of them. But if not, I like Watkins. And yeah, for this game, obviously I prefer Rafinha than Watkins, but long term maybe Watkins is okay. Should I transfer out Trossard for Rafinha? That's what I'm trying to decide. Also, the thing is, Trossard is gonna have a blank, as you can see in Gameweek 24, so that's the problem. But after that, the fixtures are decent, and there is a chance Brighton are gonna have double game weeks in Gameweek 25 and 26. So that's the only reason why I'm thinking of keeping Trossard, just in case. Hi, Ice Cold James, thanks for joining. Should I go for Coutinho or Kevin De Bruyne? Probably De Bruyne is the better pick in your case. Hi, Elikar FC. Is Bernardo Coutinho a good move? I don't think that I would do that, honestly. If Coutinho was to have a double gaming, then it would be a pretty easy decision. But at the moment, I think that maybe you can just keep Bernardo Silva and wait a little bit before bringing Coutinho. I heard if a game gets added after deadline, it will not be added to FPL from now on. Yeah, I don't think that it happened before for double gaming to be rescheduled after the deadline has passed. So that's why I think that if a double gaming is going to be added after the deadline, maybe it's going to be in Gameweek 24. So that's what I think. Would you buy Trippier from Newcastle? If not, why? I wouldn't buy Trippier from Newcastle. Cerna keep, just because Newcastle are one of the worst sides in the Premier League and they are not going to keep so many clean sheets. So yeah, but let's see if they are gonna sign. I I don't remember the name. Oh, Gosens. Okay, so Gosens from Atalanta. If they are gonna sign that player from Atalanta, it could be a better pick than Trippier, I think. Hi Teresa, thanks for joining. Antonio and Mount to Dennis and Rafinha have King. Yeah, I like those moves. I'm not sure if I would double up at the moment on Watford because I don't really want to Watford attackers long term, but I think that for this game week is amazing. Striker options, King or Dennis if you don't have them already. Is Antonio or DCL out for Watkins good? And if so, boom. I don't think that you should transfer out Antonio. I mean, yeah, he's gonna play against Man United, but Man United are not keeping clean sheets at all this season, so I don't think that's a really bad fixture for West Ham, honestly, and I can see some goals in that fixture. So I wouldn't transfer out Antonio or DCL for Watkins this game week, but if Villa are gonna have some double game weeks in the future, maybe that's gonna be a good idea. First, you said mid-heavy gamer from Nepal without my... yeah, no problem, Derby Gamer. Hi Dennis, need replacement for Livramento, go for Digne or Ainuri. I just heard some rumors that Johnny from Wolverhampton is going to be back in training, so probably if I was to choose one defender from Wolverhampton at the moment, I would pick Cody just to be more safe. So yeah, bring it Foster for double gaming. No, I wouldn't honestly use a transfer to buy Foster because Watford didn't keep a clean sheet this season, so that's the reason. Thoughts on City, Arsenal, Villa and Liverpool keeping a clean sheet? Yeah, I think that all three of these teams have a higher chance of keeping a clean sheet, but we know that it's football and everyone can score against everyone, so that's one reason. But obviously City has the higher chance of having a clean sheet, maybe after Arsenal, maybe after Liverpool. With Villa, I'm not sure Villa are going to keep a clean sheet against Everton, but let's see. I have McGinn, is he an A player? Yeah, McGinn had a problem in the last game, but probably is going to be fit, and if McGinn is fit, I think that he's nailed on that Aston Villa team. Hi Sheikh, what's your plans and how are you? I'm fine, thank you so much for your question. My plan at the moment is to bring in Rafinha if no other things are gonna happen in FPL, so I just need to figure it out if I want to transfer out Trossard or Gallagher to buy Rafinha. Hi Theodore, Marianne, thank you so much for joining. I got Fabianski, Trent, Cancelo, Tierney, Reguilon, Lamptey, Jota, Rafinha, Madison, Gray, Allen, Watkins, Antonio, Ronaldo. I was thinking of Gray to Coutinho. I wouldn't do that honestly, just because Villa are not gonna have a double game week anymore. Ronaldo, if you don't know already, Theodore, Ronaldo is a doubt for this game week. He has a neck injury, so maybe it's time to get rid of Ronaldo. But yeah, also I see that you don't have any striker from Watford, so you can buy someone like Dennis and King. That's what I would do with your team honestly, but of course it's your decision. I'm not forcing you to do anything. Best long-term replacement for Ronaldo. I already have Tony and Dennis. Probably Watkins, the best replacement for Ronaldo, I think. Hi Nim, sharing. So yeah, best replacement for Cristiano Ronaldo again. Probably for this game, King or Dennis. Probably long term, someone like DCL or Watkins. El Ghazi is on his move to Everton. Would you buy him when he's available? Honestly, no, because I have also DCL, so that's why. On a free, Watkins or Ronaldo, Tierney or Digne or Laporte. On a free, probably I would go for Tierney, and I wouldn't go for Ronaldo because he's injured and maybe he's not gonna play this game week. But yeah, probably Tierney, Laporte and Watkins on a free. Hi Chris Young, thank you so much for joining, really appreciate it. If you have Ramsdale and Foster, who would you play? That's pretty tough, but still I think that I would play the double game week player. I know that Watford were really bad, they didn't keep a clean sheet this season, but they're gonna play against Norwich and Burnley, so I think that with Ramsdale, yeah, probably he's gonna get 6 or 7 points, but with Foster, he has better chances to get more points, even if he's not gonna keep clean sheets. My transfer is Salah to Kevin De Bruyne and Captain King. Honestly, fun trick. If you have Salah at the moment, probably I wouldn't sell him, but obviously it's your decision because Salah is gonna be back next game week. So if you're gonna sell Salah for Kevin De Bruyne this game week, then what's happened? Just if you want to sell again next game week Kevin De Bruyne to Salah, but I don't think that's worth it honestly. Yeah, I like your team. Adil Sheikh, really nice. Hi, V nice side. Thank you so much for joining. First branch, Brownhill or Dawson. Probably who are Burnley playing? Okay, so Burnley have double gaming. Obviously, I would play. I would be the first on my bench would be Brownhill, not Dawson. True free transfer, by the way. 50 viewers. Thank you so much, guys. 50 viewers on this stream. It really means a lot to me. Give this stream a like if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button also if you're new around here. And yeah, I really appreciate it. I really enjoyed this stream. Hi, Mark. Hope you are well. I want your advice on who to play, Lucas Mora or Dalot. Yeah, I think that I would play Lucas Mora, honestly, because I don't see United keeping a clean sheet against West Ham United, so that's why I would play Lucas Mora. I know it's a tough fixture against Chelsea, but still, he's the attacking player, so that's why I would play him. De Gea, Kufal, Lemty, and Salah. Really nice bench, honestly. Come more viewers. Hi Edwards, thanks for joining. Should I go for Sterling, Foden or De Bruyne? I prefer Foden just because he's way more cheaper than the other two, and I think that he can easily outscore De Bruyne or Sterling, so that's why I prefer Foden. And also it's pretty tough to have also Kevin De Bruyne and Mohamed Salah in your team because they are really expensive, obviously, so you need to take that into consideration too. King or Dennis, what's your call? As you can see, I have King in my team, so I prefer King, honestly. Obviously, maybe if I was to choose for this gaming, maybe I would go for Dennis, but the reason why I would go for Dennis is because his ownership is higher, and maybe I'm just scared to go without Dennis because if he's gonna do really well, your rank is gonna drop really high. So that's the only reason I would go for King. But as you can see, I prefer the King. I'm gonna captain King. His stats are better than Dennis, and he's on penalties too. So that's why I prefer Dennis. But maybe if I was to choose at the moment, I would pick Dennis just because his ownership is really high. Trossard over Dalot. Yeah. If you're asking me about my team, Andres Cervantes, yeah, I don't see Man United keeping a clean sheet against West Ham United, so that's, I mean, also obviously maybe Trossard is gonna go for my team, so it doesn't really matter, but Leicester away is not a bad fixture, honestly, for Brighton. Leicester not keeping clean sheets, and yeah, I prefer Trossard over Dalot any day. Give a like, guys, come on. Thank you so much, Radu Christian, really happy to have you here, I really appreciate it. Hi, Boca21. I had a bad game week. Yeah, me too. So if you didn't have Bruno Fernandes, probably you had a bad game week, but it is what it is. We need to move on. Trossard, Lucas Moura, Kufal, DCL. I fed up from all of them. Which one of them out? I'm planning to get Coutinho or Rafinha. I would buy Rafinha for this game week instead of Coutinho. Probably I would get rid of Lucas Moura, but it's really tough between Trossard and Lucas Moura. Yeah, if you have to fit transfer Adil Sheikh, probably I would sell Alonso to buy one of Digne or Laporte. Rafinha double, no, from what I know so far, Rafinha is not gonna double, but let's see if there is other news on Twitter. I don't think that more double game weeks are gonna be announced yet, so probably just Burnley and Watford are gonna have a double game week. Yeah, so I don't see any news about Rafinha having a double game week. But still, Rafinha has a really nice fixture against Newcastle at home, so even if he's not gonna double, I'm planning to bring in Rafinha this game week. Or maybe Gray to Foden instead of Coutinho. I mean, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, it depends, because obviously it is a risk, because with Gray you know that he's gonna play every game week, the fixtures are pretty nice. And with Foden, there is a risk, as for any Man City player, but if Foden is gonna play 2 out of these 3 next game weeks, I'm really happy as an owner, so I'm not expecting him to start all 3 of these games, but if he's gonna start at least 2, I'm really happy with him, so that could be an option. Hi Andrew R, thank you so much for joining, really appreciate it. Going forward, I need money. Eduardo, Saint-Maximin. Probably I would go for Saint-Maximin, but honestly, if I was to choose, if I was to buy a player, I wouldn't buy Eduard or Saint-Maximin, but yeah, it's your choice. Hi Sin and Money, thank you so much for joining. Ronaldo to Dennis, Gray to Foden, what's your thoughts? I like those moves, because Ronaldo is injured and maybe he's not gonna play. I wouldn't take a -4 to buy Laporte, but that's just my point of view, so it doesn't mean I'm always right, obviously. Digne versus Laporte if I already have Cancelo. I think that both of them are pretty nice. I mean, Digne obviously is the more attacking player, but with Laporte you're more safe that he's gonna get a clean sheet, so it depends if you wanna... I think that Laporte is a little bit risky. He played in the last game weeks, Laporte, but I don't think that he's gonna play all the games in the future. At some point he's gonna be rested, but Yeah, it's if I was to choose, probably I would go for Dinia, but it's really tough. I still don't know who to captain. Kevin De Bruyne, Dennis, and King. Okay, so you have a pretty nice headache about that because you have both Dennis and King. Probably I would captain Dennis just because his ownership is higher than King, and just yeah, that's the reason. But Kevin De Bruyne also could be a nice captaincy option. No, if you have Ramsey already, Adil Sheikh, I think that I would keep him. Ramsey is an amazing player. He played amazing as Man United. He was man of the match, I think. So, yeah, I think that I would keep Ramsey. If you have Ramsey, you need to keep him, honestly, and I wouldn't sell him. But yeah, maybe next game mix you can look to buy someone else if Villa are gonna have some double game mix. But at the moment, I wouldn't sell Ramsey. From my point of view, Fabinho is underrated in FPL. Do you agree? Fabinho is not underrated in FPL. I mean, Fabinho is an amazing player. He's one of the best CDMs in the world. But the thing is, in FPL, we want players who can score goals. And I know that Fabinho scored some goals in the last game mix, but still, I don't think that Fabinho is gonna be. He's not an FPL option. And also, we're talking about Liverpool. With Liverpool, we really want to have 2 or 3 players from Liverpool. So that's why I don't think that. If you're going with Fabinho, you're just wasting one spot from Liverpool, so it's not worth it. Hi Dennis, who to buy for Gundogan, Coutinho or Foden? Probably Foden for this game week. Hi DKC, also thanks for joining. 67 people on this stream. Thank you so much guys for being here. You're so many today. Please consider leaving a like or subscribe to this channel if you're new around here. It would really it really means a lot to me. Hi Ben, Sam Ward, buy King or Dennis. If you want to go with a safe option, go with Dennis because his ownership is higher than King. But if you want to take a punt with King, that's also not a nice option. I prefer King. Obviously, I have King, so that's why I'm captaining him. But also, I prefer King over Dennis. That's just my point of view. I think that he's a better player. His underline stats are better. He can be on penalties. He's more nailed than Dennis. But if you want to go safe, you go with Dennis, I think. How are you doing, bro? Really nice. I really enjoyed this stream. Arman, thanks for joining. Hi, Ivan Dorian. Molnar, thanks for joining. Captain King or Kevin De Bruyne. Probably I would still captain King just because he has a double gaming. But I'm not saying Kevin De Bruyne can't outscore him. Hi, Silent Fusion. I'm considering a Pedro punt. Yeah, Joao Pedro. Is gonna be a nice option this game, but the thing is, when Ismail Assar is gonna be back for Watford, I think that his minutes are gonna be a problem because I think that just three of them are gonna play, of King, Dennis, Pedro, and Sar, and I think that Sar is the best player from Watford, honestly, when he's gonna be fit. So that's why, yeah, Joao Pedro is an amazing pick, punt for this game week and for the next 2 game weeks maybe, but after Sar is gonna be back, that's the only problem with Pedro. Kevin De Bruyne or Foden? I prefer Foden just because he's much more cheaper, and yeah, that's the main reason. Leandro Cal, and also I think that he can score good points just like Kevin De Bruyne. King or Dennis? I prefer King, as you can see, Garam Nepan, but it doesn't mean that I'm right all the time. I just prefer King. He's on penalties, he's gonna play 90 minutes every game week, his underline stats were better than King, than Dennis, sorry. So yeah, if you wanna go safe, you go with Dennis. If you wanna take a little punt, go with King. He's pretty much 50-50, so both of them are pretty nice options. High Football Fantasy, who did I captain? Kevin De Bruyne, Jota, Coutinho or Calvert-Lewin? From those, I think that I would captain Kevin De Bruyne and after that Jota. Hi Martin Randby, thanks for joining. Would you support Mora and Antonio, sell Mora and Antonio for Kevin De Bruyne and Dennis? I don't think that, I mean, yeah, I understand that you need to sell both of them to afford Kevin De Bruyne maybe, but if you can just do Mora to someone like Rafinha, I think that I would just do that and avoid Kevin De Bruyne at all. It depends on your plan with Kevin De Bruyne. We're gonna take a look at my transfer plan in a minute, and then I'm gonna talk a little bit why I don't think that Kevin De Bruyne maybe for my team Kevin De Bruyne is not the best pick, but maybe for your teams could be okay. Start Ramsdale or David De Gea? Surely I would start Ramsdale. I don't see United keeping a clean sheet against West Ham, so that's why. Dan Welday. Yo bro, Joao Pedro to Ronaldo and Foden to KDB. If you're asking me to buy Ronaldo, 100%, just don't buy Ronaldo because he's injured. He has a neck injury. We don't know if he's gonna play, so I don't. maybe you're asking Ronaldo to Pedro and Foden to Kevin De Bruyne. If that's the case, honestly, I wouldn't sell Foden at all. So if you have Foden, I think that you should 100% keep him. He can score the same points as Kevin De Bruyne if he's gonna start. So hi Jenkinson, what transfer are you making? Probably I'm gonna buy Rafinha instead of Trossard and Trossard or Gallagher. I need to decide about that. Dennis or King as captain. I prefer King, but it's pretty much 50-50. Thanks for responding. Would you prefer Foden, Sterling, Kevin De Bruyne if money isn't the problem? I prefer Foden still because I think that you can do much better with the money. And also, I don't think it's pretty hard to have both Kevin De Bruyne and Salah, right? Maybe you can, but with my team, I can afford Kevin De Bruyne and Salah, so that's why maybe I'm preferring Foden. But I just think that Foden, if he's gonna play, we know that he can play as a striker. So if that's the case, Foden can easily outscore Kevin De Bruyne. Ramsey or Coutinho in? Probably Coutinho, but I don't. If you don't have Rafinha, I think that he's a better pick than Ramsey or Coutinho for this game week. Who should I captain? Kevin De Bruyne. Football fantasy. So use one transfer on Alonso to Dini and save the next. Yeah, use just one transfer, Adil Sheikh, and save the next one because if you don't know, guys, in the next weeks we're gonna have an international break. So usually having 2 free transfers in an international break is pretty useful because we know that some players can get injured. Some may, I don't know, get some COVID cases. So that's why if you can roll the transfer, that's also a nice strategy. Digne, target or cash? I prefer Digne. Ice Cold Jones. Ramsey or Coutinho? I prefer Coutinho. Yeah, Ronaldo is injured. I mean, I'm not. It's not 100% that he's gonna be out for this game week. Ragnid last game week said that Ronaldo was fine and he didn't play, and I just have a feeling that this game week he's saying that he has a neck injury, and I just think that he's gonna start. So who knows? But yeah, if you have Ronaldo, maybe it's time to get rid of him. Okay, so I need to slow the chat a little bit because I want to answer all of your questions and I can't do it at the moment because there are so many questions. Laporte or Dini or Cody bench? I would bench Cody in that case. DCL or Watkins? I prefer Watkins. DCL didn't really look good in the last game, honestly, season.Make, but he's 100% fit and I expect him to play the next game, but I prefer Watkins at the moment. Antonio to King is worth a minus. Maybe. If you think that Watford are gonna destroy Norwich and Burnley, then yes, but if not, Antonio is a fine keep, I think. Ramsey, Martinelli or Gray? I prefer Ramsey in that case. Sterling or Kevin De Bruyne? I prefer Kevin De Bruyne. Start 2 of these 4. Antonio, Trossard, Gray, Cash. I would start. That's tough. I would start Trossard and Antonio, I think. In that case, good day all. Hi, Count Silor. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it. Also, AJ. Which defender should I buy? 5.6 in the bank. I mean, you can go for Laporte or Luca Digne, or if you want to save up some cash, you can go for Cody from Wolverhampton. Ramsey or Foster? I would play still Foster because he has 2 fixtures. Saka, Fabinho, Bowen, Drisbury Hall, Pedro, Kane, King, and double David De Gea. Yeah, I think that's a good team. I mean, I don't really like the Fabinho pick, but rest of all, I like that. You don't have Trent Alexander-Arnold, so that could be a problem in your team. Sernakib, bringing Dennis for Watkins or Kane. Honestly, I wouldn't sell Watkins, maybe Kane, but that's not really what... it doesn't really feel right to sell Kane to buy Joshua King, but yeah, I understand why. Kevin De Bruyne or Sterling? I prefer Kevin De Bruyne. John Daniels, thanks for joining also, really appreciate it. What do you think? Foster, Cancelo, Arnold, Semedo, Rafinha, Jota, Fernandes, Coutinho, Bond, DCL, King, captain. Honestly, I really like your team. Arsenal link to... okay. Yeah, but it doesn't matter, bro, because Ramsdale is the first choice goalkeeper for Arsenal. Would you take a -4 to take out Gundo for Kevin De Bruyne or Sterling? It depends if you have enough money to go for Mohamed Salah. If you have, then you can buy Kevin De Bruyne for Gundogan. Whom to captain? Cancelo, Trent or Jota? I would captain Jota, honestly. Mohapatra. If Watford didn't have a double game week, my captain would be 100% Diogo Jota. He played amazing yesterday against Arsenal in the EFL Cup. Antonio or DCL out for King. Hi, Johan. I would transfer out Antonio if you have Bone already. Hi, Christian. Who do you bench out of Bone or Saka? Probably I would bench Bone, but honestly I think that you should find a way to play both of them, because both of them are pretty decent option, honestly. So yeah, bringing Dennis for Watkins or Kane, probably for Kane, because yeah, I just prefer Watkins, and maybe you need to have some cash to buy Salah when he's gonna be back. 6.5 mil suggestion, please. I mean, Coutinho or Rafinha if you have enough money to go for them. If not, Bowen could be also an option. His price is 6.8. Okay, so he's not that cheap. Ramsey could be a nice option from Aston Villa if you really want to go cheap. Jota, Bowen, Bernardo, Martinelli, Trossard. For captaincy, I think that if you want to go for a single gaming player, you need to go for Kevin De Bruyne or Diogo Jota. Obviously, you can captain Cancelo and Trent, but usually I like to captain the attacker. Bench or Laporte or Cody, Madison or Bowen bench. Probably I would bench... okay, so Leicester are playing Brighton. Probably I would bench Madison in that case, and bench Cody and play Dini and Laporte, Boca 21. What about Cristiano Ronaldo? Should I sell him? Probably, because what I know so far is that Ronaldo has an injury, a neck injury, and there is a chance he's not gonna play, but it's not 100% confirmed out, so it depends. Start Coutinho or Antonio, have Bone. Probably I would start Coutinho in that case. I just don't know, because it's either I start Bone and Saka and bench Laporte, or start Laporte and bench one of the other. Yeah, I understand, because usually I like to play the attacker, as I said before, but I understand it's pretty tough between Bone and Laporte, because I can see some goals in that West Ham Man United. That's why maybe I would start Bowen, but I understand if you want to start Laporte. Start Coutinho or Antonio. Probably I would start Coutinho. I think I'll take a -4 for Watkins in place of Ronaldo, already doing Kevin De Bruyne for Silva. That's nice. Also you have King and Dennis, I think, Radu Christian, so that's really nice. I like Watkins long term. Hi Aidan Patel, thanks for joining. Have you heard of Arsenal target Mike Oxlong? No, I didn't heard about it, but I don't see... I mean, who really cares, because we don't want a second choice goalkeeper from Arsenal, right? Because Ramsdale is the first one. Why did you go for Trossard out of interest? Because last gaming I had Son, so I needed to transfer him out for a double gaming player. So maybe I transferred him out because he had a double gaming, so that's the main reason, and I thought that there weren't any better options in midfield, honestly. So I could have gone for Bruno Fernandes, but honestly nobody knew before that Cristiano Ronaldo is not gonna play, because the coach said that he was fine. So yeah, that's why if Ragnick said that Ronaldo wasn't fit for the last double gaming, probably I would have bought Bruno Fernandes and captain him, but it is what it is. I bought Trossard just for this double gaming. It didn't really work out. Maybe I was a little unlucky, because Trossard could have scored. Also, I was unlucky that he didn't start against Chelsea, but yeah, it was a one gaming punt. It didn't really work out, but yeah. Ronaldo and Trossard out for Kevin De Bruyne and Watkins. Easy route to Salah for Kevin De Bruyne then. Yeah, you can buy Kevin De Bruyne if you want to, just for one gaming, and after that to buy Salah, but it doesn't really feel okay to buy De Bruyne just for one gaming. But yeah, if that's your strategy, I liked it. Play Watkins or Antonio. Probably I would play Aston Villa gonna play against Everton, so probably I would play Watkins. I debated. High side, I have to free transfer looking for Salah and Mbeumo replacements. If you have Salah, honestly, at this point, I wouldn't sell him, because probably he's gonna be back next gaming, and I don't think that you should sell Salah and the next gaming to buy him back, but it's your decision. So instead of Mbeumo, you can easily go for Ramsey if you don't have money in the bank. Hi Will to Nguyen, thank you so much for joining. Would you keep Mount this round? He's gonna play against Spurs, so probably not. If you can buy someone like Rafinha, I think. Alonso to Laporte and hold Ronaldo. the thing is, Alonso is gonna play, and Ronaldo, there is a chance he's not gonna play because he's injured. So probably I would just get rid of Ronaldo and have that money in the bank to buy Salah next game week. Hi Victor, DCL to King this week, and then Grealish to Salah next week. I like that. Antonio and Foden to King and Salah. I wouldn't sell Foden, honestly. Or Antonio Grealish, Livramento to King, Salah, Brandon Williams over a few game weeks. I think that I would go with your first option because I don't really want to buy a player from Norwich, a defender from Norwich. Good evening, can you help me? Who to bench? I have Ran, Cancelo, Trent, Reguilon, Rudiger, Bone, Coutinho, Jota, Foden, Martinelli, Dennis, DCL, Watkins. Okay, so if you want to bench one out of these players, probably I would bench Rudiger in that case. Hi Patel, hi mate. One free transfer, what should I do? I mean, you have Foster, Trent, Cancelo, Rudiger, Cody, White, Son, Bone, Jota, Martinelli, Gray, Ronaldo, Antonio, and Tony. Probably I would sell Tony, honestly, for one of King or Dennis in your case. Elanga played amazing for United. Can't wait for Ray to get promoted to starting 11. Yeah, Elanga could be an option in FPL, honestly, if he's gonna keep his place for Man United bench, Bone or Martinelli or Bernardo. Probably I would start Martinelli, but honestly I would try to find a way to start also Bowen, Fearless, 86. 41 likes on this stream. Thank you so much guys for being here. If you enjoyed it, consider leaving a like or subscribe to this channel if you're new around here. It really means a lot to me and I really appreciate it. Hi Daniel Strike also. We have a new a member here, so as you can see he has membership on this channel. Thank you so much again for your incredible support for this channel. I suggest timing out Raw FPL. I mean, the chat is on slow mode, so I don't need to time him out. I didn't see any offensive language for him, so hi Atarva, Gray, Sterling to Jacob Ramsey and Kevin De Bruyne. I wouldn't sell Sterling, honestly. Gray, you can sell him, but I don't think that I would do those transfers. I think that I would go Victor Hosset with your first option because I don't want the defender from Norwich. So DCL to King seems fine. And then, but you need to take into consideration that King fixtures are not great long term, so DCL is a better long term pick, but it depends how you want to play it. Grealish, Salah, I like that. Hi Canon 4, thanks so much for joining. Should I sell Son for Foden, Rafinha, or Coutinho? I think that I would buy Rafinha, honestly. You're so funny, Ro. Captain Rafinha over Dennis, I wouldn't do that. Noreen Amir, hi Brian. I have Ronaldo, would need to sell him to get Salah next week. What should I do with Ronaldo? Double likely in gaming. The thing is, Ronaldo is injured, so if he's not gonna play this gaming, probably you should sell him. Buying Laporte or Cody or Nuri, probably I would buy Laporte. Aim, hi Mohamed. Laporte in for Reguilon or Kufal, probably for Reguilon. Hi Muhammad, should I get Fernandes or Jota? I wouldn't. I mean, you can make a case to buy Bruno Fernandes if Ronaldo is gonna be out, honestly, and Salah is gonna be back, so we don't know if Jota is gonna start every game from now on. I mean, for this game Jota is fine, but he played amazing against Arsenal yesterday in the FL Cup, so I think that yeah, I still would go for Jota because Fernandes is just so expensive. Hi Clement, I have Greenwood, should I sell? I'm not sure if you should sell him at the moment. It depends which players you have or which players you want. Hi Dennis, how are you? Hi Fred Jones, thank you so much for joining the stream. I'm really good, thank you so much for asking. How are you? Hi Luley, I gambled captain Kevin De Bruyne last gaming, paid off, congrats. Now Dennis has double gaming, who would you captain? Honestly, if you have Dennis or King, I would captain them, but maybe that's just my opinion. I think that the fixtures are just too good to ignore King or Dennis, but I'm not saying Kevin De Bruyne or Jota or Foden can't outscore them. I'm gonna buy probably Rafinha, Arman, Son to Coutinho, James to Cancelo. I can still get Salah next week with one free transfer. Yeah, if you have James, you need to get rid of him, and Cancelo is a really essential player, so I really like your moves. If you don't have Rafinha, I would go for Rafinha instead of Coutinho, but it depends. Uh, okay, so I like your moves. Share up Palden. If you can get to Salah next gaming, that's okay. He's being a bit... um, yeah. If you want to have emojis just like Daniel Strike, you can apply for a membership. If you want to support this channel, if you enjoy this content, if you want me to make more content, and it would be really it mean a lot to me. So thank you so much, everyone. Should I get Fernandes or Jota? Probably I would go still for Jota because I think that Fernandes is just too expensive to have. Hi Oliver. Thoughts on Bernardo and Ronaldo out for De Bruyne and Watkins? I like those moves. If you have already King or Dennis, you can buy Watkins. If not, I would buy Dennis or King. No problem, Mohamed. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciated. Hi Menon, Maximum on Calvert-Lewin. I prefer Calvert-Lewin. Hi Sumil Kare, Captain Dennis. Yeah, I like that. I think that Dennis and King are gonna be the most captain players this gaming. So both of them are pretty nice options. Which one you prefer is pretty much 50-50. So what I saw on Twitter, there are some news that Spurs are gonna sign Adama Traore from Wolverhampton. It doesn't really matter for FPL at the moment, but who knows, maybe in the future could be okay. Should I sell Silva to Foden for -4? I wouldn't do that, honestly. Delvi Gamer, hi Umar, thanks for joining. 49 likes on this stream. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. I really appreciate it and it means a lot to me. It is worth a -4 to bring in Foden for Bernardo. No, I don't think that's worth a -4. Hi Candelwal. So your team looks amazing. I like that Robertson pick. Ramsey also. De Bruyne, Watkins, Dennis, captain. How you rated? I would give your team 9 out of 10. I really like your team. You have Cancelo, Trent, Robertson, Reguilon. You have Ramsey, interesting options. You have De Bruyne. You're gonna have Mohamed Salah. Hopefully you have enough money to go for Salah next game week instead of Jota. Arman, your team looks pretty nice. Probably I mean, you have already King, so yeah, the thing is, it's really tough what to do with Ronaldo because he's injured at the moment and we don't know if he's gonna play. So probably I would sell Ronaldo to someone like, I don't know, Watkins. Thanks, May, for these streams. They are very helpful. Thank you so much, Zayad Khan. I thank you so much, guys, for your incredible support to be here every stream. It really means a lot to me, and I really enjoy being here on the stream with you guys, and I really appreciate. What can I say? Foden or Sterling? I have Kevin De Bruyne. I prefer Foden, Eagle. Also, my bench is De Gea, Dalot, Trossard, and Kufal. You have a really nice bench also. 6.6 million midfielder. Rafinha is the best one in my opinion. Comment on my message, Dennis. Yeah, I saw your message. Honestly, Sharapalden, I said that I like your strategy. If you can buy Salah next game week, I like going with King instead of Ronaldo. Son to Kevin De Bruyne, I really like that. So yeah, I like your strategy. Share up. Also, we have a new member here. Thank you so much for your incredible support again. It really means a lot to me for you to apply for my membership. Hashir Akhtar, sorry for if I pronounce your name in a wrong way, but thank you so much again for being here. Ronaldo to Dennis or Watkins, have King or roll the transfer. The thing is, usually if you have already King, as you can see for my team, I would just keep King, captain him, and don't worry about Dennis. But if you have also Ronaldo, who's a doubt for this game week, we know that Ragni just said that Ronaldo has a neck injury, so there are chances he's not gonna play. So in that case, probably I would look to get rid of Ronaldo just because maybe next game week you want to have enough money to buy Salah. So probably I like that move, Ronaldo to Dennis, even if you have King. But yeah, you need to take into consideration that long term having both two strikers from Watford maybe is not the best strategy but for this game week I really love the double up. Hashir, hi Ryan, thanks so much for joining. Trossard to Foden or save the transfer for next game week. Next week I may want to bring in Watkins and Digne. I mean, at the moment we don't know if Villa are gonna have a double gaming next game week, so that's not 100% sure. We don't know what's gonna happen, but maybe I would just roll because Trossard playing against Leicester away is not the worst fixture, honestly. I mean, I'm not sure either if I want to get rid of him, because he's gonna have some double game weeks, maybe in gaming 25 and 26. So that's maybe why I want to sell Gallagher maybe and buy Rafinha. So I don't mind playing Trossard against Leicester away. I think that's a pretty decent fixture for him. Trossard to Rafinha or Coutinho. I prefer Rafinha 100%. Sahel Desai. Yes, but Sterling is a great differential and he's been getting into excellent positions and more nailed than Foden at the moment. Yeah, but if you have also Kevin De Bruyne, I suppose that you need to get back Salah next game week, right? Because probably he's gonna be back from African Cup of Nations. So having Sterling, Kevin De Bruyne, and also Salah, I think that's gonna be pretty tough for you. So maybe you need that cash for Foden. And I just think that Foden is better value than Sterling and De Bruyne. But maybe that's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not gonna be right, obviously, all the time. Should I roll my transfer this week? I mean, you can, but with Ronaldo being injured, maybe you also can sell him, because you don't know if you want to play him or not. What's happening when Ronaldo is gonna be on the bench and he's gonna play just 10 minutes? That wouldn't be ideal, right? This is funny, you're FPL Dennis, but you have King. Yeah, to be honestly, my name is just with one N, so my name is not exactly like FPL Dennis, but yeah, how funny is that? My name is Dennis and I I prefer King. I understand, it's really funny, but yeah. I'm gonna tell you another funny story. Before the double game week was announced today, Watford playing against Norwich and Burnley, no one was thinking about captaining King or Dennis. I mean, some people maybe were thinking about captaining one of them because he was going to play against Norwich, but how funny is FPL? After the double game week was announced, probably everyone is gonna captain either Joshua King or Emmanuel Dennis. So this is really funny, but yeah. I really like that about FPL. Are you doing Trossard to Rafinha? Maybe I'm gonna do that, or maybe I'm just gonna do Gallagher to Rafinha. Is triple City asset fine? I mean, yeah, if I was to triple up on Man City, I would have Cancelo and Laporte or Diaz. I wouldn't double up on City midfielders just because there's a big risk of rotations, but yeah, that's just my opinion. Do you think I should go Salah to Kevin De Bruyne this week as a placeholder? I mean, I don't think that Bal Birchall, I don't think that you should just sell Salah to De Bruyne just for the next gaming to do De Bruyne to Salah. I mean, that's two transfers already, and if you want to make other transfer, you need to take some hits. So that's why I don't like that. If you have Salah, if I had Salah at the moment, I would keep him 100%, but that's just my opinion. Hi Wesley, Obaigwa, thank you so much for joining. Can I do Bruno captain instead of King? You can do that. I mean, you can captain whatever player you want, but I just prefer captaining a double gaming player, and the best captaincy options from my point of view are King and Dennis for this gaming. I know, and also Man United weren't playing really good in the last gamings, let's be honest. But yeah, Bruno could be a nice captaincy option if Ronaldo is gonna be out. I'm not saying otherwise. Brother, call Dennis but have King on thumbnail. Yeah, that's true. Honestly, I have King on the thumbnail because I have King in my FPL team, so it would be really weird to have Emmanuel Dennis on my thumbnail just to be a bait, because yeah, as you can see, I have King in my team. So great to Rafinha or Coutinho for -4. Great to Rafinha. I prefer Rafinha. It has any sense to switch this cell for King? I mean, it makes sense to attack double gamings, but honestly, from my point of view, from my team, I'm gonna keep Dominic Calvert-Lewin. They have a new manager. Who knows? Maybe Everton are gonna play better in the future. So for my team, Dominic Calvert-Lewin is a keep. Antonio is a keep. But if you don't have King or Dennis, maybe you can do that. Hi Kud, thanks for joining. Who is the best captain? Kevin De Bruyne or Dennis? If I was you, I would captain Dennis just because he has the double gaming and he has better fixtures than Kevin De Bruyne, but I'm not saying Kevin De Bruyne can't outscore Dennis, but yeah, it's pretty tough. Everyone drop a like. Thank you so much for liking this stream, guys. 54 likes, really appreciated. Hi Ali Abd Al-Reda, Cash Rudiger, Reguilon, only one and the other two on the bench. Who would you choose? Only one and the other two on the bench. Okay, so just one player to play from those three. I would play Matty Cash and I would bench Rudiger and Reguilon, but yeah, that's just my opinion. Sterling or Kevin De Bruyne, Pindoria, Just a coincidence. Should I... Okay, I lost the chat again. Should I just do Ronaldo to Watkins this week, bro? Probably I would do that, Arman. What should my transfer be? Thanks for the help. Probably I would sell Cristiano Ronaldo to someone like Watkins. In your case, because you have already King. I mean, you can sell Cristiano Ronaldo to Dennis if you want to, if you really want to attack the double Gameweeks. And yeah, just to let you know, all know that Wan-Bissaka and Shaw are injured, meaning that Dalot will play option. Yeah, I know that Aaron Wan-Bissaka is ill. He has a illness. That's, I mean, we don't know if Dalot is the first choice, but yeah, Dalot is gonna play, but I'm not gonna play Dalot, honestly, instead of any of my players, because I don't see United keeping a clean sheet against West Ham. But if you don't have any other options, Dalot could be a good option to play. Dennis captain, yeah, I like that. Hi Adamore, thank you so much for joining the stream again, really appreciated. How are you? Do you think Smith Rowe will play? Honestly, I don't think that Smith Rowe is gonna play. Maybe he's gonna play because he was rested in the AFL Cup against Liverpool. He was subbed off in 60 minutes or something like that. But in the last game weeks in the Premier League, Smith Rowe was on the bench, so I don't think that he's gonna play, but there is a possibility, obviously. I prefer De Bruyne, Jae-Suk. Keep Gallagher, look at the next two fixtures. Yeah, I know that. I know it's pretty tough which to replace, Gallagher or Trossard, because I want to play Gallagher against Norwich and Brentford away. But the thing with Trossard is there are some speculation that Brighton are going to have a double in game week 25 and 26. So that's the only reason why I want to keep Trossard, but maybe I should just sell him because he's gonna play against Leicester and then he's gonna have a blank, so maybe that's the obvious choice, but still we need to see what I'm gonna do. Thanks SK also for the comments. Hi Yellow Gamer, is anyway a good long-term pick, or should I get Kilman instead, or any defender? Probably if I was to choose from Wolverhampton a defender, if you wanna go safe, go with Cody. Because Johnny, I just heard today that Johnny is back in training, so who knows, maybe at some point Enury is not gonna be nailed. So I would pick Cody. I think that he's 4.6. Yeah, the fixtures are amazing for Gallagher, but the thing is, I'm gonna play Ramsdale or Reece next game week. I'm gonna play Trent, Cancelo, Foden, Bowen, Antonio, Calvert-Lewin, so I will need to bench some of my players. I would play Rafinha also, probably, because I'm gonna buy him probably this game week. So yeah, but also probably I'm gonna play Gallagher against Norwich. Yeah, Ronaldo is injured, Mission Goran, we don't know if he's gonna start. I prefer De Bruyne. I answered your question 3 times, I think. Hi Handsome Ghost, Rafinha, King, Kevin De Bruyne for Antonio, Salah, Doucouré for -4. Honestly, if I was you, I wouldn't sell Salah because probably he's gonna be back next gaming. But if you can do some other transfer, just sell Antonio to King and Doucouré to Rafinha. I like that. Good captaincy, Kevin De Bruyne or Dennis. I just prefer Dennis, but both are pretty good captaincy options. Let me just adjust the camera a little bit. Hi FPL Aiden, thanks so much for joining, really appreciated. Also Musics, thanks for joining. Watkins, Antonio, Ronaldo for Dennis to make plays. Probably I would sell Cristiano Ronaldo because he's a doubt for this game. Maybe he's not gonna play. What would you do? Ronaldo to Dennis and so on to De Bruyne for -4, or Antonio to Dennis and Rudiger to Digne? Probably I would get rid of Ronaldo because if I was you, Ronaldo is not a player I really want long term. United are playing bad. Ronaldo is not really in form at the moment. So probably I would sell Ronaldo and so on to De Bruyne for -4, but you need to take into consideration what's your plan when you want to bring in Salah back, because if you want to bring in Salah next gaming, then maybe you need to get rid of De Bruyne if you don't have other way. But yeah, I would go with the first option, I think. Foden or Antonio. Foden, 100%. Hi Christopher. Paqueto, thanks for joining. 60 likes, thank you so much guys for your incredible support. Who should I start, Jacob Ramsey or Lucas Mora? I would start Jacob Ramsey, I think. I would sell Cristiano Ronaldo via Bach Musics because he's injured. Kevin De Bruyne starting this game week and Antonio to King for -4. I mean, Kevin De Bruyne is as much nailed as you can get, but obviously with Man City you're not gonna be 100% who's gonna start. But Kevin De Bruyne, I think that he's gonna start. Antonio to king for -4. I like that if you don't mind having king long term, and Antonio fixtures are pretty decent long term. Hi Isaac Silverstone, thank you so much for joining, really appreciate it. Son and Gray to De Bruyne and Coutinho. Rafinha, we are 1 hour till the deadline. So Son and Gray to De Bruyne and Coutinho. I prefer Rafinha. Yeah, I prefer Rafinha, honestly, instead of Coutinho. To start cash, Trossard or Smith-Rowe. Oh, that's pretty tough because I'm not sure if Smith-Rowe is gonna start. That's the only reason, but I think that I would start Trossard in that case because he also didn't play against Chelsea, so I'm expecting Trossard to start this game week. Would you buy De Bruyne or Sterling? I would buy De Bruyne 100%. Kufal to Digne or Cody. I prefer Digne instead of Cody. Valigbach Musics, answer your question. I would sell Cristiano Ronaldo to buy Denis. Hi Hugo Westham, thanks for joining. Antonio or Madison. To play, I would play Antonio. Hi Ivan Dune. Out of this -4, which two to play? Dalot, Regular, Martinelli, Madison. I would play Martinelli and Madison. Honestly, I would play the attackers. Hi Fresh, thanks for joining. Should I double up on what for strikers or use Bowen? I mean, if you have Bowen, you need to play him. Honestly, I wouldn't double up if you want to bench Bowen. I would play Bowen. Yeah, I think that De Bruyne is gonna start it, Chaba. And I like Antonio to king for this game week. Captain Foden or Dennis, I would captain Dennis 100%. Ronaldo, bro, because he could be good if he plays. Yeah, I mean, Ronaldo could be good if he plays, but that's the only problem. We don't know if he's gonna play. Let me check Twitter if we have other news. Okay, so I don't see. Villa are very unlikely to double in Gaming 24 and it's pretty unlikely to double in Gaming 25. So if you want to buy Coutinho or some Villa players, you need to think a little bit more maybe, guys, because I just saw a tweet from Ben Cranny. He's the best guy in on Twitter to predict the double gaming. So he's saying that Villa are unlikely to have a double in Gaming 24 and 25. So maybe we can wait a little bit before buying Villa players. Who should I start, Madison or Antonio? I would start Antonio, honestly. Hugo Westman. Digne for Dyer. I'm not sure if Dyer is fit. I think that Dyer is fit, so I wouldn't do Dyer to Digne, honestly. Should I double up on Watford? No, if that means you're gonna bench Bowen, I wouldn't double up on Watford strikers. I would just play Bowen. Hi, Osborne plays FPL. Thanks for joining. Free hit or James... A free hit or James out for Kilman. I wouldn't use a free hit for this game week, honestly. And I would buy Cody if I was to choose a Wolverhampton defender, but yeah. I like Davis to king for -4. Yeah, I like your moves, Fresh. I like your moves, Osborne plays FPL, sorry. I was thinking for Trossard to Rafinha and take a -4 for Gray to Foden. I don't think that I would do the -4. If you can just do maybe Gray to Rafinha and keep Trossard one more week, that could be okay. Play Mount or Antonio. I would play Antonio. Hi IZ. Need your suggestion for my team. Your defense is not bad because you have Trent, Cancelo, Dawson, Duffy. Okay, you can sell him or Livramento. 1.3 million, one free transfer. Probably I would look to buy someone like Laporte or someone like that, or Luca Digne if you want to, or Wolverhampton defender like Cody. Hi Honey Badger, thanks for joining, really appreciate it. Thanks you guys for your incredible support. 62 likes on this stream, really appreciate it. Should I take out Dalot or Bernardo, and who? I would sell Bernardo because Dalot maybe is gonna be nailed on that team, and maybe United are gonna have a double gaming in gaming 25. So I would sell Bernardo. If you don't have Rafinha, I would buy 100% Rafinha. 7 in the world here. Good luck all. Creeping up to first place hopefully. Okay, so Eagle 7,910. So you're 7 FPL player in the world. Amazing. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I mean, I don't think that you need any advice from me, honestly, Eagle. So thank you so much for joining the stream. What an amazing rank for you. 7 player in the world. If that's true, congrats. Man, what an amazing rank for you. I really appreciated you joining this stream. Possible many goals in the Man United West Ham. That's what I'm expecting to. So many goals in that game. There I will keep Ronaldo and Antonio. Yeah, but the thing is, Ronaldo maybe is injured, so if Ronaldo is not gonna play, then he's not gonna score, right? But yeah, it's a 50-50 call probably. Antonio or Martinelli, who would be better to start? I think that I would start Martinelli against Burnley. LOL. Captain Dennis or Kevin De Bruyne. I would captain Emmanuel Dennis, honestly, on my leagues Devoyu, but that's just my opinion. Do you think Digne will be a regular starter? Yeah, that's what I think. I don't think that Aston Villa played so much money for Everton to just rotate Digne with Matt Target, so also he played on his debut against Man United. That gives me a little bit of confidence that Digne is going to be the first choice left back for Aston Villa, and he's just, from my point of view, Luca Digne is a much better defender offensively and defensively than Matt Target. Maybe he's going to miss a game at some point, but I just think that Digne is going to be the first choice. Madison or Bowen or Sissoko, which one to bench? I would bench Sissoko, although he plays a double game week. Hi Oliver, do you think Digne will be a yes. Which World Defender is your favorite? I mean, I made a video this game week recommending Ainuri as a really nice differential, and I really think that Ainuri could be a nice option, but the thing is, I just heard today that Johnny is back, is gonna be back soon for Wolverhampton, so maybe that's risky to go for Ainuri because maybe it's gonna be rotated. So if I was to choose one defender and it's gonna be a really safe one, would be Connor Cody. Antonio or Madison to start. I would start Antonio. AJ. A work, thanks for joining. Foden or Kevin De Bruyne? I prefer Foden just because he's much more cheaper and he can score the same points as Kevin De Bruyne from my point of view. What's your plan on getting Salah back? Okay, Cannon Fodder, so I think that we can take a look at my plans because I asked so many questions. Hi Kerstian, Maslamani, thanks for joining. I triple Captain King. Congrats. I mean, you can always undo your triple captain if you want to, but I think that's a really bold call. I'm not saying it's a bad decision because these fixtures are the best you can get pretty much, Norwich and Burnley, so hopefully for you it's gonna work out for you and good luck this game week. Arsenal have some really good fixtures coming up. Who do you think is the best attacker to own out of Saka, Martinelli, Smith or Lacazette? Probably Bukayo Saka, but the thing with Arsenal is they are gonna have 2 blanks. So that's the only problem. The fixtures are amazing, maybe not Wolverhampton because it's gonna be pretty tough from an attacking perspective, but they're gonna blank in gaming 25 and 27. That's the only problem with Arsenal players. Who will you get instead of Alonso? I'm gonna worry about that next gaming. Probably someone like Laporte, Luca Digne, or maybe a Wolverhampton defender. So let's get here and see. So my plan at the moment is maybe to sell Trossard to Rafinha. So as you can see, I have so many money in the bank. So my plan to get, this will be my transfer probably for this game week, Trossard to Rafinha, and the next game week when Alonso is gonna blank, he's gonna have 3 blanks in the next 5 game weeks, so it's time to get rid of them. So I'm gonna buy a defender, let's say Digne. If Brighton are gonna have some double game weeks, maybe I can buy also Cucurella, but yeah, I'm gonna worry about that when it's gonna be the time. And also, I know it's pretty tough, but Gallagher is gonna play against Norwich next game, so probably I'm not gonna sell him. And if that's the case, I would buy Mohamed Salah. So yeah, also, yeah, if some double gamings are gonna be announced, I'm gonna buy Digne, etc. Cucurella maybe. If not, as you can see, if I'm gonna sell Jota, I think that's a good decision would be to buy also Robertson because I want to have 3 Liverpool players all the time. And also Robertson is going to be a nice differential. He played amazing in the last game weeks. Robertson is really great attacking wise and defending wise. So this is my plan to get Salah back. At the moment I'm not sure which defender I'm going to buy instead of Alonso, but as you can see I have enough money to buy Salah when it's going to be the time. Cristiano Ronaldo to Dennis. Yeah, I like that. Mission Goran, Laporte or Digne. For this game week Laporte, long term maybe Digne. Sinot. Hi Joel Menezes, thanks for joining. Will you get Coutinho? Not this gaming, but probably at some point Coutinho is gonna come in my team. So let's talk a little bit about Kevin De Bruyne. So let's cancel these transfers. So as you can see, I have enough money to go for Kevin De Bruyne if I want to. But the thing is, as you can see, I have just 1.2 million in the bank after I'm gonna do this move, so I can buy De Bruyne for this game week, but Mohamed Salah is gonna be back in game week 24. So I don't really want to buy De Bruyne just for this game week, Southampton away, and then to switch De Bruyne to Mohamed Salah. I just feel that's a waste of 2 transfers from my point of view. And the thing is also, Brentford are gonna De Bruyne is gonna play against Brentford at home, so I can captain De Bruyne against Brentford at home, but from my point of view, it doesn't really feel right to go without Mohamed Salah. So the only way to buy Mohamed Salah for my team is to not go for De Bruyne. I mean, I can buy him for one gaming, but as I said before, I just think that's a waste of a transfer. So that's why Kevin De Bruyne is not really my plan. Hi Rhythm, thanks for joining. Kevin De Bruyne or Denis captain? So many people are asking me this question. I know that's pretty tough maybe, but I think that if I was you, I would captain Denis. I'm not saying Kevin De Bruyne can't outscore Denis, because he totally can, but I would go with the double gaming player. Hi Rahud Panchal, thanks for joining. Should I buy King and Trossard to who? To Rafinha if you don't have Rafinha already, and it depends. If you don't have Denis or King, I think that you should buy one of them at least. Hi Brandon, Cancelo plus Diaz or Cancelo plus Alonso. I wouldn't advise anyone to buy Alonso. He's gonna have 3 blanks in the next 5 gaming, so I don't think that Alonso is a good option. So if that's the case, Cancelo plus Diaz. Ronaldo was seen in training. Yeah, I mean, he was seen in training, but just today Ragnick said that he has a neck injury, so he had some massages, so had some thing, and okay, maybe he's lying like he did the last game week. I mean, I'm not saying he's lying, but last game week Ragnick said that Ronaldo was going to be fine and he wasn't even in the squad. Maybe this game week Ragnick is saying Ronaldo is injured and he's gonna start, so who knows. But what I know so far is that Ronaldo has a neck injury. I'm not sure if that's gonna keep him away for starting, but it's a thing to take into consideration, of course. Pick 2 out of Rafinha, Bowen, Antonio. 2 to play, probably Rafinha and Bowen. And I would bench Antonio, Honey Badger. Hi John Rakowski, thanks for joining, really appreciate it. Ronaldo and Livramento to Cancelo and Denis. Yeah, if you don't have Cancelo already, I think that you need to buy him. He's a really essential player and the fixtures are amazing for Man City. So yeah, I really like your moves, Cancelo and Denis, honestly. Can't really argue about that. Great moves. Pam pam pam. Thoughts on Sterling? I mean, yeah, I like Sterling. He played the last gaming. He was really good. He played really good in the last gamings, honestly, Hugo. But it depends on your strategy, because for my team, I just can't buy De Bruyne or Sterling because I want to have Mohamed Salah next gaming. So it depends. If you can have Sterling, De Bruyne, and Salah, maybe that's okay. But yeah, I just think that if I was to go for a City midfielder, as you can see for my team, I have Foden. I just prefer Foden. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just my opinion. I think that Foden's stats are almost the same as Kevin De Bruyne and Sterling, and he's with 4 million cheaper. So that's a huge difference in price, right? I just think that he's better value. Great stream and very informative. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, Oliver, for being here. This stream, it means a lot to me, and I really appreciate you guys. No problem, John. Thank you so much. Hi, Adrian Horn. Do you think I shall sell Cristiano Ronaldo now due to his injury? Any good choice? I mean, if you don't have Denis or King, surely the obvious pick would be to buy one of them. If not, Watkins could be also an option. Long term, I really like him. Hi, Clemma. My only double game playing is Sissoko and he's normally on the bench. Should I play him instead of Lamptey? Probably I would play Sissoko instead of Lamptey, honestly. Hi Peter S, thanks for joining. Antonio in Mount to João Pedro and Sterling for -4 or roll. I think that if you have enough money, I would just do Mount to someone like Rafinha or Foden if you have enough money, if you really want a City attacker. But I wouldn't sell Antonio and Mount for Joao Pedro and Sterling for -4 honestly, but who knows, maybe I'm wrong. Hi Shurendra, Coutinho, Rafinha, 100% I prefer Rafinha. With Rafinha we know that he's gonna play every game, he's gonna play 90 minutes, he's on penalties, Bamford is out, he has a better fixture than Coutinho, he's gonna play against Newcastle at home, so yeah, I'm gonna buy Rafinha myself personally, so I prefer Rafinha at the moment, and yeah, I need to see more of Coutinho, and then we can decide if we wanna buy him, if Villa are gonna have a double game week at some point, but at the moment, no. Thanks, mate. No problem, Shurena. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciated. Hello, Dennis. Hi, Aman. Been a long time. I have not been here. Yeah, I didn't. Long time no see. Hope you are fine and well. Yeah, I'm really fine. Hope that you're good too. Thanks for joining. Hectic schedule and semester exams. Okay, so you need to prepare for your exams and good luck. Yeah, I wish you all the best, guys, for this game week and in general. Yeah, I'm just checking Twitter to see if there are some other news we can see. Yeah, so no more news on here. It's really funny that I got stuck with Marcos Alonso because my plan was to try to get rid of him, but I didn't have the chance to get rid of Alonso for now, and probably I'm gonna keep him for this gaming, but next gaming is gonna be out for my team. Ronaldo and Smithrow to Kevin De Bruyne and Dennis already have King. Yeah, I like that, Giawali, but the thing is you need to consider if you want to have two players from Watford long term, because this double gaming is amazing. I think that's a great opportunity to attack this double gaming, but West Ham, Brighton, Villa, United, the fixtures, also Arsenal, the fixtures are not great long term for Watford, so I don't know. I'm not gonna double up, but for this gaming I like that. Gupta, any Chelsea midfielder, as they have nice fixture ahead. I don't know which fixtures we're looking at, because if you want to bring in a Chelsea midfielder, the fixtures honestly are not great because they have no fixtures ahead. So as you can see, they are gonna blank 3 times in the next 5 games. So I suggest if you have any Chelsea players to try to get rid of them as soon as possible. And yeah, maybe you're referring to after gaming 27, right? So from gaming 28, the fixtures for Chelsea are amazing. The best midfielder from them probably is Mason Mount. But yeah, at the moment we need to avoid any Chelsea players. The fixtures are horrible. I mean, they don't have any fixtures, so yeah. Yeah, next week you can probably change Alonso to Dini and get Salah in. Yeah, I can change if I want to. I can change Alonso to Robertson if I want to and buy Salah instead of Jota. That's also a possibility, and I don't mind it. I like it honestly. So yeah, I need to see what's gonna happen in the next game week. It's gonna be a long time because there's gonna be an international break, so we will have enough time to think what we're gonna do for gaming 24. Maybe some double gamings are gonna be announced then. But yeah, next game week I'm gonna read off Alonso. I can buy Dini, I can buy Robertson, Laporte if I want to. I can buy Wolverhampton defender. So yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Trossard, Rafinha or Coutinho for long term. I prefer Rafinha honestly. I think that Rafinha is just such an amazing player. If you watch this channel this season, you know how much I love Rafinha, how much I rate him, and he's just that type of player. Rafinha can score against anyone. He's the best players from Leeds by far. He's on penalties, Bamford is out, and I think that Rafinha is just such a great option to have long term. If I'm gonna buy Rafinha this game week, and probably I don't mind having Rafinha for the rest of the season honestly. You got new design animation. That's great, man. Thank you so much. I'm really happy that you like the new graphics. Kind of hard, but I decided to captain you. Okay, so you're captaining Dennis. I mean, I'm not saying Dennis is a great option, just like King. So yeah. Sells Mitro or Trossard for Rafinha. Probably Smith-Rowe, just because Arsenal are gonna have 2 blanks in the next game weeks. Suggested transfer, De Gea, Reguilon, Kufal. Okay, so you don't have Rafinha. You have 3 defenders, right? Trent, Cancelo, Rudiger. In your case, I mean, yeah, you have 2 free transfers. So I would suggest you to make just one transfer separate, maybe Rudiger to another defender, because they're gonna have 3 blanks in the next game weeks. But yeah, I'm not sure which defender you should get. I mean, you can get Laporte, Digne, or Cody if you want to. Wolverhampton are going to play against Brentford, so really nice fixture. But yeah, probably I would sell Rudiger and just save the other transfer. Hey Dennis, I have got double Watford attack and Ben Foster. Amazing. That's the dream for this game. Should I captain single game week player or double? I think that if you have King or Dennis, you should captain one of them 100%. I triple captain Rafinha this season and got 3 points or 0. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the... usually I like to use my triple captain cheap in a double gaming, but yeah, obviously if you triple captain Rafinha, it didn't really work out for you. But overall this season, I think that Rafinha was a pretty decent option to own. Dennis, Cancelo or Trent, who to captain? Dennis 100%, Shajan. He has a double gaming. High Knight, Bernardo and Alonso to De Bruyne and Digne for -4. I wouldn't do that for -4 because Aston Villa are not gonna have a double gaming, so I would keep Alonso just for one more gaming and then you can sell him. But yeah, if you can do Bernardo to De Bruyne for free, maybe that's okay. But honestly, I wouldn't do -4. Last game week 22 was a really disaster for me. I dropped down to 7k to 20k. Still, that's an amazing rank. Congrats. Start Kufar, Dalot or Reguilon, bro. I wouldn't start Kufal, I wouldn't start... that's really tough, but probably I would start Reguilon in that case. Is there any chance of Burnley game against Watford to be called off? I don't think so, because the game is gonna be really far away. I mean, there is a chance, obviously, but yeah, the game is gonna be on 5 February, so there are still many days to go till that gaming. Burnley just had some games being postponed. I just don't think they're gonna have any other problems. Cornet also is gonna be back from African Cup of Nations, so obviously with every game there is a chance that's gonna be called off. We saw what happened this season, but I wouldn't worry too much about that. It's my first season, I just knew back then. I mean, yeah, in my first season I also captained a single gaming player, and after that I found out that it's better to triple captain a double gaming player or a triple gaming player. So yeah, and also I don't like to triple captain a player like, I don't know, Bowen, Jota, Foden, Rafinha. I prefer to triple captain a player that can really hold really nice, like Salah, Kane, I don't know, Cristiano Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, someone like that. Shall I play Mbeumo versus Wolverhampton or Bowen? I would play Bowen, honestly. Wolverhampton is one of the best defenses in the Premier League, honestly. I'm not seeing Brentford scoring against Wolverhampton, but I can totally see West Ham scoring against Manchester United. Who to captain? Dennis, Kevin De Bruyne or King? I think that I would... Okay, so you have the best 3 captains for this gaming, probably King, Dennis and De Bruyne. Still, I would captain Dennis or King. It depends. If you want to go safe, captain Dennis. If you want to take a little pound, captain King. Ronaldo to Dennis. Smith-Rowe to Salah and Alonso to Laporte for -4 next week. Yeah, I like that, debated. Benrahma, Ronaldo to Jota and Ings. I prefer Watkins instead of Ings, but yeah, it's your decision. I don't mind it, and yeah, I like those moves. Sajan, hi Aruna and Ray, thanks for joining. DCL, Watkins, Dennis in front 3. I wouldn't sell Watkins because it's a really nice option long term. I mean, yeah, but the only problem is I think that you need to sell DCL if you want to have enough money to buy Salah, but obviously you just can wait and take that -4 next game week, but it's your decision. Hi Sierra, should I take out Alonso and bring in Diaz or Laporte? It depends. If that's for free, probably I would do it. I prefer going for Laporte at the moment because it's cheaper, but if that's for a hit, I wouldn't do that. Pound on Sierra. Hi Go Rich, Gala, thanks for joining. Should I play Rafinha instead of any players? Bernardo, Saka, Bon, Jota. I think that still I mean surely you can't bench Saka, Bone and Jota, right? I mean the fixtures are amazing. You need to bench other players, Chugala. That's not possible. I mean still if you really want to bench those players, I would play Jota ahead of Rafinha just about, but surely you need to find a way to play at least Jota and Saka and Rafinha. Hi Ghost. It depends. If you need to take into consideration that you're gonna have two Watford players, the fixtures are not amazing long term, so it depends which is your strategy. If you have Salah, if you don't have him, if you have enough money to buy him next game week. So I don't think that it's not essential to have double Watford attack. Obviously, for this double game week, still Watford are not the best team in the Premier League, right? But yeah, for this game week I like the double up, but for long term I don't like it, so maybe De Bruyne is a better pick. Who would you start out of White or Digne? I think that I would start Digne. Yeah, I know who they are playing, Oliver, but the thing is, maybe Villa are not gonna keep a clean sheet, but Digne has much more attacking potential than White, right? So that's why I would play Digne. Honestly, with your team, okay, so you have Cancel. Okay, with your team, Lamaete, I can't really pronounce all your name, but with your team, honestly, I would just roll the transfer. No problem, Pawan Sira. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciated. Dennis or King Captain. As you can see, I prefer King, but if you wanna go more safe, you need to Captain Dennis. If you wanna take Little Pound, Captain King, because his ownership is just higher than King. So that's the reason. Why are not doing a -4 with Alonso? Because I don't think that's worth a -4 with Alonso. I can see a clean sheet for Chelsea. I know they are playing against Spurs, so it's not going to be easy to keep a clean sheet, but Alonso honestly played okay in the last game. I don't want to take a -4 to sell Alonso to buy another defender, so that's why I'm going to keep him for one more week. If Aston Villa were to double this game week, I would take the -4 to buy Digne instead of Alonso, but with just a single game week, I don't think that's worth it. Rudiger to Laporte or Son to De Bruyne. Probably Rudiger to Laporte and just buy Salah instead of Son next game week. Yeah, you're gonna win the points challenge for third week in a row. Yeah, if you have to free transfer, you can do Son to De Bruyne and just buy Salah next game week. I think that's what I would do, and keep Gray, start Alonso or Antonio. Surely I would start Antonio, Sagaradi, Dikari. I'm trying to see if there are some other news. Okay, nothing else. Ray, will Jota still remain in starting 11? Liverpool and Salah and Mane are back. That's a really nice question because I think that the thing is he's not gonna play all the games, okay, Jota, but when Salah and Mane are gonna be back, Jota was exceptional last night against Arsenal in the FL Cup, so he's a really nice player. He played games when Firmino was fit, but the thing is Firmino probably is gonna get better and better with each game, so I don't think that Jota is gonna play all the games when Salah and Mane are gonna come back, but the thing is still, even if he's not gonna play all the games, I still can see the value in Diogo Jota. So that's the thing, but yeah. Start Alonso or cash? Probably I would start... yeah, that's really tough. Probably I would start cash, still the better fixture. Put my 80 points challenge on team selection video. Yeah. Okay, so we are 30 minutes till the deadline. Let's see if we can find out other news. Pum pum pum. Okay, so the thing is, I'm not decided who to sell, Trossard or Gallagher, but yeah. King is gonna play against West Ham away next gaming, so maybe I can bench King and play Gallagher against Norwich or DCL, but DCL is gonna play against Newcastle, so I have to play him. Antonio also is gonna play against Watford at home, so probably next gaming I'm gonna play a 3-5-2 formation with Gallagher against Norwich and Trent, Cancelo and whichever defender I want. But yeah, next gaming, just listen, I'm gonna have a pretty nice team for a bench boost. Hi Ferash, Alatrash, thank you so much for joining. Good luck to you this gaming. Hi Nonsense, thank you so much for joining this stream. Sell Loris to Foster for -4. I have Ramsdale by the way, or sell Bernardo to Sterling for... Honestly, I wouldn't sell I wouldn't sell Loris to buy Foster for -4. Honestly, if you have Ramsdale, that's perfectly fine. Who knows, maybe Ramsdale can outscore Foster. But yeah, also Bernardo to Sterling for -4. Also, that doesn't really feel right. I mean, that's nice for this gaming, but it depends how much money you have in the bank and if you can buy Salah next gaming. Hi Freebrand, thanks for joining, really appreciate it. Hi Ivan. Best long-term investments. I mean, if you don't have already Trent, Cancelo, Bowen, Foden could be okay. Calvert-Lewin, Watkins, these players are really good long-term. Rafinha, Coutinho, Ramsey, even Gallagher could be a nice one, but obviously I wouldn't buy him this gaming. High Bike, Alonso or Lamptey to start. That's tough because with Lamptey you're not sure if he's gonna start. I think that I would start still Alonso. Start who? Rudiger, Cash or Trossard? I would start Trossard, Pindoria, Ronaldo for Joao Pedro. Yeah, I like that for this gaming, but the thing is, when Ismail Assar is gonna be back for Watford, I think that he's gonna be rotated with Joao Pedro. So for this gaming, I like Joao Pedro, but long term, I don't really like it. Transfer in Captain Dennis or King. Yeah, I prefer King at Alpha, but if you wanna go safe, you can just Captain Dennis because his ownership is really high. Hi Kongla, thanks for joining, really appreciate it. Transfer out Fernandes or Ronaldo to bring in Kevin De Bruyne. I mean, you can't transfer out Ronaldo to buy De Bruyne, but definitely I would transfer out Ronaldo instead of Fernandes because Ronaldo probably is injured and we don't know if he's gonna start. Start Pukki, Alonso, Reguilon. Norwich are playing against Watford, so for sure I would start Pukki in that case. Watford haven't keep a clean sheet this season, so yeah, I would start Pukki in your case, Daniel Strike. Should I start Rudiger? I mean, it depends which other players you have. If you have better players, probably you don't need to start Rudiger, but yeah, even if I bring in Salah, it does not stop me from bringing in Salah. Okay, so that way you can buy Sterling if that's the case. Sorry, start who, Rudiger or Cash? I would start Cash in that case. Pindoria. Play Foster or Ramsdale. Still, I would play Foster. I know it's pretty tough because Watford didn't keep a clean sheet this season, but the fixtures are just too good and I would play the double gaming keeper, Nando Jan. So would you prefer -4 for Bernardo to Sterling? I was thinking since Foster at double gaming, Loris to Foster would be a good transfer. Yeah, but I don't like to take a -4 for a goalkeeper, honestly. I know it's Foster, I know he's playing 2 games, but Ramsdale is a perfectly good option. And also Loris has some games to be rescheduled, so it's not a rush transfer out. Yeah, I prefer -4 for Sterling, honestly, than for Foster, Ronaldo for Joao Pedro, and then buy Salah and get a cheap forward. Yeah, that's nice. Ronaldo out for Kevin De Bruyne would be a -4. Yeah, that's true. If you want to buy De Bruyne, that would be a -4. But the thing is, Ronaldo probably is injured, so I'm not sure if he's gonna play this gaming. That's why I suggest you to transfer out Ronaldo instead of Fernandes. But it's your decision. Hi Hitesh Gewali, thanks for joining. Start Ronaldo or Antonio. That's tough because I just don't know what to say about Ragnick because he said that Ronaldo has a neck injury and they need to see if he's gonna be fit. I don't know really what that means. Last game week Ragnick said that Ronaldo was fit and he didn't play. Maybe this game week he's saying that Ronaldo is injured and he's gonna play. So I'm not sure what to say about that. But if you think Ronaldo is not gonna start, surely you need to buy to start Antonio. But yeah, honestly, I can't guarantee you that. Gray to Martinelli. I don't think that's the best transfer you can get. I mean, I like Martinelli. I think that is a better option than Gray, but he's gonna have two blanks in the future, and Gray fixtures are okay from Everton, so I don't think that's you can just roll the transfer if you have Gray. You don't need to sell him to Martinelli. Nando John, thank you so much. My pleasure. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Joel Osei Asamoah, thanks for joining. What are you doing this game week? Probably I'm gonna sell Trossard to Rafinha and that's it. If there was a double gaming for Villa, I would take -4 to sell Alonso too, but as it stands right now, we're not gonna have any double gaming, so probably just Trossard to Rafinha. Hi FPL Jim, thanks for joining, really appreciated. Who should I get in Kevin De Bruyne or Dennis? Kevin De Bruyne for Trossard and Antonio on a hit. I would buy Dennis instead of Kevin De Bruyne, honestly, if I was you. I've got Ren, Cancelo, Tierney. I'm thinking of subbing Rudiger in for Martinelli. Yeah, for sure I would play Martinelli instead of Rudiger, honestly. Hi Game Boy. Son to De Bruyne and Douglas Luiz to Jacob Ramsey, or save one transfer and do Son to De Bruyne. I think that I would save one transfer and just do Son to De Bruyne, but I don't know what's your plan when Salah is going to be back next game week. Dennis, when do you plan on using your wildcard? I don't know exactly. I don't mind it use it early, but at the moment I think that my team is fine without using a wildcard. So probably between gaming 30 and 35, because we know that gaming 36 is gonna be a big double gaming. So maybe that's when I'm gonna use my bench boost. I need to see what's gonna happen. I'm not worried about my wildcard right now. Amrish Dabidin, does Dennis has COVID? From what I know, no. I didn't see any news that about Dennis having COVID, but if I can find out something about that, I'm gonna let you know. But I think that Dennis is okay. Okay, so there was a news on Twitter about Dennis testing positive for COVID, but I think that's fake, honestly. So don't worry too much about that now. Play Coutinho or Watkins. I would play Watkins. Hi Nabil. Diaz, Cancelo, both yes or risky. I like those. I would go for Laporte instead of Diaz if I was to choose right now, but Diaz and Cancelo are perfectly fine. The fixtures are amazing. Kevin De Bruyne and Bone or Foden and Sterling. Kevin De Bruyne and Bone, just because I think that Bone is one of the best players in the Premier League at the moment. His form is unbelievable. World captaining King with Ramsdale in goal. King is not gonna play against Ramsdale, so I think that is world captaining King. Elliot. Is Dennis missing out due to COVID? Not sure, maybe a rumor. Yeah, I think that's fake news, but if I can see other things, I'm gonna let you know, but yeah. I think that's just fake news about Dennis. Watkins or King? For sure for this game King. How comes you keeping Alonso? It's just I can't. I don't want to take a -4 obviously to buy Laporte, because even if Laporte is gonna keep a clean sheet against Southampton, it doesn't really matter because I need to take a -4 to get that. So that's why I get stuck with Alonso a little bit, but I don't mind playing him for this game week. I still have Reece James. You need to get rid of him, Alain. I don't know what you're doing, but you need to get rid of Reece James at some point because he's injured and Chelsea fixtures are horrible. I mean, they are not going to have any fixtures in the future. Start Gray or Mora or Reguilon. I would start Gray in that case. Gupta. Hi Abel, FPL Tierney and Foden for -4. I wouldn't buy Tierney for -4, but it depends which players you're transferring out, I guess. Can you do wildcard team? I can try, but honestly I didn't thought so much about that. Ronan Connelly. Bro, I'm hearing Dennis has COVID, what captaining, or should I captain Trent? No, I would still captain if that's a problem, because if Dennis has COVID, the second game is really far away, so probably he's gonna play the second game anyway, but the thing is, the news are fake at the moment, so if we can get a good source about Dennis, then I'm gonna let you know, but what I know so far is the news are fake. So transfer suggestion, FPL Gym, probably Brownhill out or Trossard to someone like Rafinha. Kevin De Bruyne and Bowen, I prefer. Hossam Helba, Aicina, Keane, Gray, Bernardo to Laporte, Coutinho and Foden. I prefer Rafinha instead of Coutinho if you can. But I wouldn't sell. I don't know if I would sell Gray and Bernardo for 2 hits, honestly. Foden, yeah, it's a nice hit, and also Rafinha could be a nice -4, but I wouldn't do anything else. Kufal, Lemty, Reguilon, I would start Lemty, I think. I'm planning to transfer in Rafinha, Hitesh Gewali. It is good idea to bench Lloris, Reguilon, Keane and Gray. Yes. Spurs are going to play against Chelsea, so it's going to be tough. Rafinha or Coutinho, 100% I prefer Rafinha at the moment. Kevin De Bruyne and Bowen, Hossam Hey, but that's what I prefer because Bowen is one of the best players in the Premier League at the moment, so that's why I prefer that combination. Rafinha or De Bruyne for this week, that's really tough. I think that Rafinha can outscore De Bruyne for this gaming, but maybe that's just me, maybe I'm wrong, so yeah. Ramsey or Coutinho I think. Dennis or Kevin De Bruyne, I would captain Dennis, flipper. Madison or Antonio, I would play Antonio. Yeah, the rumors are fake news, guys. Yeah, the rumors about Dennis having COVID are fake, so don't worry too much about that right now. If I can see a reliable source, I'm gonna let you know. Don't worry, guys. You think Cristiano Ronaldo will start? I just saw something that Ronaldo was in training, so who knows? Maybe he's gonna start. But honestly, I can't guarantee you that. Who to bench, Smith or Rafinha? Surely you're not gonna bench Rafinha, so in that case, probably I would bench Reguilon and hope that Smith is gonna play. Rafinha or Coutinho? I prefer Rafinha. I prefer Rafinha for a 4.5 mid. No, I wouldn't sell Dyer or Lamptey for Anuary. Antonio or Sissoko. I would play Sissoko maybe, just because of the double. I would captain Dennis flipper. King or Dennis captain. I prefer King. I know so many people ask me this question. I just prefer King, but if you wanna go safe, probably you should captain Dennis. 72 likes on this stream. Thank you so much, guys, for your incredible support. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like or subscribe to this channel if you're new around here. It really means a lot to me. Kufal to Cody or Digne. Probably to Digne. I think that I would just play Bernardo Silva, Sina Siberian, and not go with the -4. Hi Gorilla, Mora or Rafinha. For sure Rafinha is the better pick. Bernardo to Rafinha or Coutinho. I prefer Rafinha, guys. If you're asking me about Coutinho versus Rafinha, at the moment I prefer Rafinha. I think that he's the better option, FPL option. Yeah, I like that move. FPL Gym, Trossard to Rafinha, and also upgrade your bench. 4.5 million forward to Dennis on a hit. Captain Cancelo or King. I would captain King for sure. I wouldn't captain Cancelo if you have King. Deborah Gorman, Ronaldo and Trossard to Dennis and Bruno or roll. I wouldn't buy Bruno Fernandes, honestly. I would just roll or do Trossard to someone like Rafinha. Laporte or Alonso. For sure Laporte is the better pick. Who do I get to replace Rhys James for future games? Digne, Laporte, Cody. All these are good options. Even Robertson could be a good option if you have money. Should I see Ramsey to sell Ramsey to Coutinho? No, as I said before, Adil Sheikh, I wouldn't sell Ramsey. If you have Ramsey, just keep him. He's a really nice option. He's really cheap. And just hold and only sell Alonso to Digne. Yeah, that's what I would do. Is Bernardo to Foden a good move? If that's for free, I think that's a good move. For -4, probably I wouldn't do it. Start Gun or Guaita. The thing is, I think that neither of those are gonna play, right? Yeah, Gun is not gonna play, and the thing with Guaita, I'm not sure if he's gonna play or not, but in the last game week, Butland played and he saved the penalty, so maybe you can just sell one of your goalkeepers to buy Foster. He's gonna have a double game week. Caleb, Sangvi, because I don't know that if Gun or Guaita are gonna play. Who to captain, Saka, Dennis or Coutinho? For sure, Dennis. Play Watkins or Saka. Probably I would play Saka. Captain Dennis or King. I prefer King, but that's just my opinion. Krul is injured. Okay, but why Gun didn't play the last game week? Gun didn't play last 2 game weeks, so okay, so he injured last game week. I didn't know that. Sorry. Then I would play Gun probably because. Yeah, he still has a nice fixture against Watford, so who knows, maybe they can keep a clean sheet. Sorry, I didn't know that Krul just got injured last game week. Hold DCL. Yeah, I think that's a good call. We are 40 minutes to the deadline, so I need to make sure soon that I'm gonna make my transfers. No, I prefer Dennis instead of Sterling, Abdullah Yunus for the captaincy. If you have King or Dennis, guys, I would advise you to captain one of them because, yeah, they're gonna have a double game week and the fixtures are amazing. Foden or Coutinho, Foden. I will captain a King if you make him a captain. King is gonna be my captain for some Heiba. I'm not saying you should copy me. You don't need to follow my advices. I'm gonna captain Kim. If you want to, you can captain him too. If you wanna be more safe, you should captain Dennis, but it's your choice. I'm not forcing you to captain anyone. I think that both of them are nice options. Coutinho worth a hit? I don't think so. I mean, maybe you can just keep Son, Sina Siberian, and transfer Son out for Salah next game week if you have enough money. Who should I captain between Kane, Jota, Trent? I think that I would captain Jota. In that case, play Saka or Robertson. That's tough. Probably I would play Robertson. Joao Pedro captain. Good luck, Fadzli. That's a really bold option. What's your transfer? Probably Trossard to Rafinha is going to be my transfer. Star Lamptey or Dyer, probably Lamptey, for sure Lamptey. Archie Ferguson, Target, Reguilon, Lamptey, great, choose one to start. I would start, Target probably is not gonna start because Dini is there, so probably I would start the attacker, Demarai Gray still. Who should I play, Jesus or Reguilon? Probably Jesus. I'm not sure if he's fit, but yeah, he didn't play last game against Chelsea. Probably I would start Jesus. Yunus. Dennis not captaining Dennis but have King. Yeah, that's really funny, right? My name is Dennis but I prefer King. Really, really funny. Play Laporte or Robertson. I would play Robertson. Laporte or Trossard. Who should I play? Dennis, thanks. Tassino Alavi, thanks for joining. I think that I would play Laporte, but usually I like to play the attacker. But in that case, I can see a clean sheet for Man City. I just hope that Laporte is gonna start. So probably I would play Laporte instead of Trossard. Hi Kiumbi, Cresswell, Lamptey or Digne. I prefer Digne. Let's see if there are other news. Okay. Why do you always look so serious? I am serious. What do you mean? I try to be serious, but yeah, that's my face. I can't change it. So yeah, right now I'm just looking for some information, so maybe that's why I look so serious. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out what I'm gonna do with my team. Sorry for not answering all of the questions. Really appreciate you guys for being here with me. It means a lot to me. Hi Genie Pie, thanks for joining. Replacement for Ronaldo. If you don't have King or Denis, probably you should go there. Cristiano Ronaldo, Denis, King. If you don't have anyone, yeah, for sure I would buy King or Denis. One to bench of Madison, Bowen. I wouldn't bench Bowen. I wouldn't bench Jota. Oh, okay, so just one to bench. Probably between Trossard and Madison. I wouldn't play Madison. He's gonna play against Brentford. Pretty tough from an attacking perspective. Trossard. Yeah, I think that I would bench Madison in that case. I just think that Bowen, Trossard, Odegaard, Jota, and DCL have better fixtures than, and Watkins better fixtures than Madison. I clash, great to Rafinha for -4. I like that. I mean, you're not forced to do the -4, but if you really want to, I think that, yeah, Rafinha is one of the best options for this game week. Is Brownhill going to start? I mean, he started the last game weeks, right? But surely you... Okay, so he didn't start the last game weeks. Honestly, I'm not sure what's happening with Brownhill, but yeah. Yeah, I can guarantee you that Brownhill is gonna start. Honestly, I have no idea what's happening with Brownhill. I didn't really check out Brownhill fitness, but it looks like he's fit, so probably he has a good chance of starting. Don't forget to make your transfer. Yeah, I'm not gonna forget. There are 9 minutes still. Play Antonio or Gray. I would play Antonio. I mean, you look cute smiling. Thank you so much, I guess. Ronaldo to Watkins. But firstly, obviously, I need some reasons to smile, right? Ronaldo to Watkins, Denis already have King. I would be really tempted to double up on Watford attack if you have Ronaldo. But yeah, Watkins is a better long-term option. Hi, Elliot, Tierney, Diaz or Alonso. Antonio to bench. I have Cancelo. I would bench... that's really tough. I think that I would bench Antonio in your case just because he's not playing really good at the moment. 75 likes on this stream. Thank you so much, guys, for incredible support today. I really appreciate it. And yeah, if you enjoyed this stream, please consider leaving a like or subscribe to this channel. If you're new around here, it really means a lot to me. If I can go to Laporte because I triple City, then who should I buy? Rafinha. I mean, okay, so you need a defender. Digne or Cody, probably the best for this game week. Probably I'm gonna transfer out Trossard because I really like the fixtures for Gallagher long term. The next game week, next two in particular. What's your pick? Antonio on bench for Smith-Rowe? No, I would play Antonio instead of Smith-Rowe, I think. Laporte or Trossard, who do I pick for this game week? Probably Laporte, but it's really tough. I think that I answered the question one time, so yeah. Bench Antonio or Martinelli? I would bench Antonio, I think. Should I do Antonio to Denis and Trossard to Rafinha for on a -4 hit? I mean, that could work out if you don't have King already gaming zone, so I like those moves. I'm not gonna lie. Bench Ronaldo or Antonio? I think that I would still start Ronaldo. If he's injured, then it is what it is. Maybe he's not gonna play at all, so I think that I would start Ronaldo. If you keep him. I mean, probably you're not gonna play Mora, Smith-Rowe, and Mopay, let's say, Genie, from what I see there. Two. 6 minutes to the deadline, so I need to make sure I don't forget to make my transfers. Let's see if there are other news on Twitter. Okay. Let's see. I have king. Okay, so if you have king, maybe I wouldn't sell Antonio for -4, but it's really tough. If you really want to take those double gamings, then it's nice, but long term you need to take into consideration that Watford fixtures are not really great long term, so you're gonna get stuck with 2 forwards from Watford, which is not the end of the world. Obviously, you don't need to play them every gaming, but yeah. Rudiger to the end this week or another. Pretty much depends which players you have in your team. So I think that Dini is a better pick than Rudiger for this gaming, but it depends if you have other problems in your team. Hi, Mr. Snipes. You saved me this week. I forgot about the deadline. Yeah, really happy about that. We are still 5 minutes to the deadline, so make sure you make your transfer because it's really late. Yeah, so I think that I'm gonna sell Trossard. What are you doing? I'm gonna do Trossard to Rafinha probably. Denis or Ronaldo, whom to captain? For sure Denis. Should I bench Smithrow? Though, won't he play? Honestly, Smithrow didn't play the last game weeks for Arsenal, so I think that he's not gonna play, but I'm not sure about that. Lamptey or Reguilon, who to start? I would start Lamptey. Do your transfer. Yeah, I'm gonna do my transfer. Okay, so one more time, let's see. I'm so frustrated. I bought Trossard. It didn't really work out, but I don't think that I want Trossard long term. I mean, the fixtures are decent. He's gonna play against Leicester and a blank game in 24, which is not ideal. So yeah. Also, I have some money invested in Gallagher. The fixtures are pretty nice. Norwich, Brentford, and Burnley, pretty nice fixtures long term. So I think that I'm gonna keep Gallagher just in case. Maybe some other games are gonna be postponed. Maybe some COVID cases are gonna appear. So in that case, I will need a playing player, and Trossard is not gonna play next gaming. So yeah, I'm gonna buy Rafinha instead of Trossard. Okay, so let's do it. Trossard to Rafinha, confirmed. Yeah, hopefully, luckily it didn't crash the site. So let's see the final team. King captain, and let's move the vice captaincy on Rafinha. It doesn't really matter because the game for King is the first one today, so probably the game is not going to be cancelled anymore. So it doesn't really matter who's going to be my vice captain, but just in case, let's put it on Rafinha. Okay, so I'm pretty much locked in for this gaming. Should I do Antonio to João? I wouldn't do that honestly. Raya Di Savi, but it's your choice. Bench Alonso, Bon, Coutinho or Jota. I would bench Alonso in that case for sure. Handsome Ghost. Two minutes till the deadline, so guys, make sure you make your transfer because maybe the site is gonna crash. So if you didn't make your transfer yet, make sure you get locked in because it's pretty close till the deadline. So this is my team: Ramsdale, Alonso, Trent, Cancelo. Not really happy about Alonso, but it is what it is. Foden, Jota, Bon, Rafinha. Really happy with my midfield: King, Antonio, Calvert-Lewin. Yeah, I think that this is my bench order. I mean, yeah, Gallagher could be the first one, but I'm just gonna play a lot first on my bench, and then Gallagher, and then Kufal. So usually, guys, when I bench Gallagher, he's scoring really big points. So if you wanna take a punt, you can play Gallagher. But yeah, I'm gonna bench him. Or you know what? Let's just put Gallagher second on my bench, just in case. 1 minute till the deadline. Bench Coutinho or Drisbury Hall. I would bench Drisbury Hall. Lacazette or Dennis. I prefer Dennis. Bowen or Coutinho. I prefer Bowen. Okay, so I answered all the questions. Okay, I just made a screenshot of my team. So 81 likes. Thank you so much, guys, for your incredible support. Make sure you lock in your teams because the deadline is really close. So yeah, this is my team for this game week. Hopefully it's gonna be a better game week. I think that the last game week was the worst game week for my season, so it can't be worse than that, right? Hi Nadid Karimo, thank you so much for joining the stream. I really appreciate it and it means a lot to me. Yeah, the deadline is pretty much over, guys, so make sure you make your transfer. It's pretty late at the moment, so yeah, be careful. My captain is King, my vice captain is Rafinha. Okay, guys, so we are locked in. We can do anything about now, but yeah. Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna make a poll. Who's your captain? I think that I'm gonna stay here till the lineups are gonna be announced. So guys, if you want to, you can stay with me. If not, you can please consider leaving a like on your way out, and thank you so much for joining me on this stream. Really appreciate it. And also consider subscribing if you're new around here. Good luck, Oliver. Good luck to you guys all. If you wanna leave, I hope that you're gonna get some nice green arrows. Thank you, Dennis. No problem, Honey Badger. I thank you so much, guys, for being here. It really means a lot to me. So yeah, 80 likes. Thank you so much, guys. It was amazing. It was an amazing stream. I really enjoyed it, and I'm really happy you were here. All the best, everyone. This game week. Yeah, thank you so much for being here, Nadir Karimo. Really appreciate it. We are locked in, yes, Arman. So we can't do anything about now. But yeah. I'm locked in. Yeah, we all are locked in. So this is my team, Cheers Mate, Handsome Ghost. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Really appreciated. So yeah, the funny thing is this night could be either a really amazing gaming for me because King is playing tonight. So also it could either be a horrible gaming. If Dennis is gonna score good points, my rank is gonna drop really bad. So yeah. Hopefully, if that's possible for Dennis and King to score maybe the same amounts of points, that would be okay. Okay, so more people are captaining King. That's a surprise. Good luck, mate. Good luck, Gaming Zone. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciated. Hope you have a really nice weekend, guys. Thank you, man. Hope Rafinha will do good. Best of luck. Really enjoy your live show. Thanks a lot. Yeah, thank you so much, Tasinul Alavi, if I pronounce your name right. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it, and I really enjoyed the stream with you guys. Not sure of my decision, but double up on Watford. Yeah, I hope that for you it's gonna pay off. Arunavray, really hope that it's gonna pay off for you. So yeah, hopefully Watford could punish Norwich and Burnley to compensate for my minus 8. Yeah, hopefully. For me too. Just a second, I'm just checking some news. But yeah. I play Lamptey over Regulon, hope it's working. I hope that Lamptey is gonna play at least, start. Dennis, who do you think is gonna get the most points? Thank you for the stream, and I will not go until you end your stream. Thank you so much, Sir Nakib, it means a lot to me. Your incredible support. Also, you watch my videos, so I really appreciate it. It means a lot. So who do I think is gonna score the most points this season, this gaming? I mean, I hope that King is gonna score the most points, but if I was to choose another player, my punt would be that Jota or Rafinha is gonna score the most points this game, but who knows? Dennis, why don't you buy Dennis? That's really funny. Gunners go. So yeah, my name is Dennis, but I prefer King, so that's the reason. Okay, so let's check on Twitter a little bit till the lineups are gonna be announced. Okay. Stay till deadline, mate. Yeah, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay till the lineups are gonna be announced. No problem. King is my captain. Mine too. Let's see if we can find out something. Okay, so Davey FPL, Captain Dennis, really nice. Okay, so 36 people on this live. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. I'm gonna stay here till the lineups are gonna be announced. Really appreciate your support. Yeah, slow mode needs to be off. Yeah, you're right. Hitesh Giwali, sorry for that. Yes, I'm gonna turn it off. Dennis hat-trick and King blank incoming. That would be a horrible gaming for me, and I think that I'm gonna hide under a rock if that's gonna happen, so yeah. If Dennis gets 2 goals, I'll go crazy. Okay, so Radju Christian, I guess that you also Captain King or something like that, or Kevin De Bruyne maybe. But yeah, if Dennis is gonna smash Norwich tonight, I'm gonna just hide under a rock and maybe I'm gonna smash something, but yeah. I Captain Foden, good luck. Padayache, that could be okay. Great stream, Dennis, thank you so much. I thank you guys for being here, really appreciate it. Hi Thomas, Ross, Pedro Captain, am I stupid, Dennis? No, you're not stupid. I think that Pedro is a great option for this gimmick, also nice differential, but the thing is, I just don't like Joao Pedro long term. When Ismail Assar is gonna be back, I think that he's gonna be rotated with him, so that's the only reason, but for this gimmick he's okay. Yeah, I love the game too, Sernaki. Liverpool were amazing against Arsenal, even without the likes of Naby Keita, Salah, Mane, Thiago Alcantara, so pretty much important players. Liverpool played okay. FPL made Captain Dennis, and let's talk FPL Captain King. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they have just one player, so probably that's why they captain them. Yeah, I don't know what I would do if I had both of them. Probably I would still Captain King, but yeah. Captain Dennis, I'm so tired of captaining Ronaldo. Yeah, I mean, Ronaldo was pretty bad in the last gaming, right? I feel just really lucky that I didn't buy Cristiano Ronaldo because it felt like a good move to buy Ronaldo for the double gamings, and it turned out to be a horrible, I mean, not a horrible decision because the decision was good, but the outcome was horrible because Ragnick said that he was fit and he didn't play, so was really unlucky for the owners, obviously. My friend Captain Joao Pedro, that could be okay. Hi Aquanaut, thanks for joining, really appreciated. So guys, if you're curious about my team, this was my team for this gaming. My transfer was Trossard to Rafinha, and my captain is Joshua King. 87 likes. Thank you so much for your incredible support. If you enjoyed this stream, please consider leaving a like or hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. It would be really helpful for me and it means a lot to me. So thank you so much, guys. I'm gonna stay here 20 more minutes and then I'm gonna end this stream. Expecting equal points from Denis and King. Yeah, if they're gonna score equal points, I just think that I'm gonna be on the better side just because more people have Denis. So if they're gonna score the same points, I'm just gonna feel better with King, obviously. I think Foden is gonna smash it while Mahrez is on rest to fly for first in place. Yeah, Mahrez is not gonna play. Pep Guardiola said that he's not gonna play this game week. I like your team. Thank you so much. Let's see Claudio killing us with Denis on the bench. I mean, for me, it would be amazing for Denis to be on the bench, but I can't see it happening. Ronaldo was frustrating when he went on the bench. Yeah, Ronaldo. Many times Ronaldo is getting frustrating because obviously Ronaldo and Messi are so big players. They just can't accept that to be on the bench and to be subbed off. That's their mentality. Obviously, it's pretty hard for someone like Cristiano Ronaldo or I don't know. Leo Messi to accept that maybe in some games maybe are not playing that good, and maybe in some games some other players from the bench can be better for the team. So yeah, for them it's pretty hard to accept that. I understand their frustration, but yeah, Ronaldo was really bad against Brentford, so I totally understand that he was subbed off. Bernardo will start. I mean, I'm not Nostradamus, but I think that Gundogan, I think that he didn't start last gaming, so maybe there is a chance Gundogan is gonna start and Silva is not gonna start, but I can't guarantee you that. Let's be real, Soko is gonna outscore everybody. That would be really funny. Alex Iwobi is a decent signing for Norwich. I honestly didn't know that Iwobi signed for Norwich, so too bad for me. If that's real. Let's see some other teams. Captain Foden. Okay, so let's talk FPL. Andy rolled the transfer. Okay, he has Foster. Nice. Trossard, Bowen, Jota, Foden, King, Ronaldo, Antonio. Okay, so he kept Ronaldo. That's interesting. At least he captained King just like me, so that's okay. Iwobi has not signed for Norwich. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, I didn't see any news that Iwobi signed for Norwich, but who knows? That could be a nice signing for Norwich, obviously. Bruno captain for double gaming 25. I lost out in gaming 21, not gonna lose out again. I mean, the thing is, if Ronaldo is gonna play, I don't think that Bruno Fernandes is such a good option. I'm not saying he was a bad captaincy option, but Ronaldo missing out the first game week was... Bruno played much better without Ronaldo, let's be honest. And one of the goals was due to Martinez. I mean, he just dropped the ball, so maybe it was a little bit lucky, but congrats to everyone who captained Bruno. What an amazing pick for you. But Ragnick, if Ragnick said that Ronaldo wasn't fit for these games, I think that probably everybody would have bought Bruno Fernandes and captained him. But we didn't knew before, so that's the thing. It's okay, captain. Okay, so many people transferring Saint Maximum. That's interesting. I'm just saying he would be... Oh, okay. No, but I'm just playing around. I captain King. Good luck. 89 likes. Let's try to get to 90 likes, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciated. Yeah, you captain Bruno went to 70k. I mean, if you captain Bruno, I think that you're really happy at the moment. What a great... I mean, he scored 52 points or something like that. What an amazing captain option. So congrats, Nadir Lakimo. I'm not saying was lucky. I mean, the first goal was lucky, let's be honest, because Martinez just dropped the ball. But otherwise, Bruno without Ronaldo on the pitch, he's on penalties, he's on free kicks. So I think that Bruno without Ronaldo is a nice option in FPL. But when Ronaldo is gonna play, I think that he's not worth all the money. That's what I think. Ronaldo got a neck injury. Do you think he will be back for gaming 25? For sure. I mean, even gaming 24 is really far away because there's gonna be an international break. So Ronaldo is gonna be back. Maybe he's gonna be back even for this gaming. So let's wait and see. 46 points. That's really okay. Okay, so Bruno got 46 points. It made much sense for my team to get Bruno and be a placeholder for Salah. Yeah, I think that was a great decision. I was about to do the same move to sell Son to Bruno Fernandes, but just because we knew Ronaldo has some injury problems, but after that the coach Ralf Rangnick just said that Ronaldo is fit, so that's why I didn't bought Bruno Fernandes, because I thought Ronaldo was going to play, but yeah, it didn't work out for me. We need to move on. Last game week, a man triple captain Fernandes and he got 69 points for just Fernandes. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think that more people triple captain Bruno Fernandes last game week. There are people who are triple captaining Sissoko probably, or who are gonna triple captain Foster this gaming, but that doesn't mean that's the best decision. Just to say hello, hi Victor. Victor, thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. So yeah, how are you doing? You had Bruno Fernandes, right? So I think that you're pretty happy at the moment. We are 50 minutes till the teams are going to be announced, guys. If you're interested about my team, this was my team for this game week. We are locked in. My captain is Joshua King. FPL Fokker have both King and Dennis and Captain King. Really? Let me check to see FPL Fokker's team. He's 28 or something like that in the world. I think he was number 1, so you should check him out. He's a really nice YouTuber also. Okay, so he sold Antonio to Dennis. He attacked this double gaming King captain. Yeah, so that's the thing, Hiterjuali. I mean, maybe it's funny for some of you, but yeah, I still prefer King over Dennis. So maybe he preferred also King, obviously, if he captained him. But yeah, it's not a bad decision, obviously, to captain King. But yeah, at least you have Dennis, so he doesn't have that problem with his rank being dropped that hard if Dennis is gonna do well, and if King is gonna do really well, he's gonna gain so much rank because so many people own King. So that's the one of the reason why he captained King, I think, to try to gain so much rank. Daniel first in the world, Captain Foden, so I think I made a good choice. Yeah, I mean, if the number 1 in the world, Captain Foden, that's pretty nice. I'm not saying Foden or Jota or Cancelo or Trent are bad captaincy options. I just like to captain the double gaming player. So yeah, it doesn't mean that Foden or Jota can't outscore them. Sissoko misses in front of the goal. How sure are you? About what? Okay. No hit, just Trossard to Rafinha. I made the same move, Victor. I just sold Trossard to Rafinha, so we think the same. I have King, Dennis, and Dennis captain. That's amazing for this game week. Good luck, Victor. Hi, Max Grantwar. Where are you from? I'm from Romania. Thanks for asking. Where are you from, guys? I'm really curious. Where are you watching this stream? I'm looking forward to seeing the teams in the FPL DENIS League in 50 minutes. Yeah, I mean, we can check. I mean, we can because, okay, the game is updating still. We can't see the FPL League. Malta, okay, really nice. James Amit. I had subbed Antonio instead of Ronaldo. That's South Africa, if I'm not wrong. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Sir Nakib. Okay, so you subbed Antonio instead of Ronaldo. I mean, yes, if I had Ronaldo, probably I would still play him. 92 likes on this stream. Guys, maybe we can get to 100 likes. That would be amazing. Really appreciate your support. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button and subscribe to this channel if you're new around here. If you like this content, it would be really amazing for me and it means a lot to me. Okay, so from India, from Portugal, Ali Mac, who's your favorite Portuguese player? Probably is Cristiano Ronaldo, but yeah, maybe you have other Portuguese player. Hello from South Africa. You're right, this is South Africa. Okay, I know geography. How's your day been, bro? I'm from UK. Yeah, my day was okay. I mean, yeah, I just checked Twitter pretty much this day, waiting for some double game mix announcement. And luckily, we got just one double game mix. I mean, two, Burnley and Watford, but not so many people are buying Burnley players, right? Okay. UK. Okay. I'm expecting some people from UK to be watching my channel, honestly. I think that's pretty popular, this game in UK, obviously. Um, uh, I don't know what's that, but I think that I'm gonna delete your comment. From Mauritius, wow, that's a pretty nice country, honestly. Educator. Dennis, who do you think is gonna be the top four this season? I mean, City, Liverpool, Chelsea. Pretty much these three, I think that are gonna be on the top three positions. But the fight for the fourth place is pretty tough between Man United, Arsenal, Spurs. You can even add West Ham there, but I think that West Ham is not gonna be the fourth. So, honestly, it's pretty tough but I think that if I was to choose, I would bet on Spurs being fourth, and after that Arsenal or Man United. Thailand, really nice. I stay with Gray. Wanted to transfer Rafinha, but roll the transfer. Hope it doesn't hurt me. Yeah. From Nepal, really nice. Ireland, amazing. Mark Ring. How do you think Arsenal players and Liverpool players will do this gaming after Thursday game? I mean, I don't see that as a problem, honestly. They played in the AFL Cup, and Liverpool are gonna play Sunday. Okay, so they have 1, 2, 3, 3 days pretty much almost to recover. So I don't see that as a problem. I went for Harrison instead of Rafinha with Bamford still out. He should continue the form. Yeah, that's a really nice, a really bold move. Honestly, I prefer going with Rafinha. I think that he's still the better move, but Harrison is a nice differential, obviously, and with Bamford out, probably he's gonna play more minutes. And yeah, he was amazing last game week. What can I say? What was my transfer? My transfer was Trossard to Rafinha. It was pretty hard to decide which player to transfer out from Trossard and Gallagher. But the thing is, Gallagher is gonna play against Norwich away and Brentford away in the next two games, so that's why I transfer Trossard out, because he's gonna play against Leicester and he's gonna have a blank. But yeah, I'm not sure if that was the best decision, but let's see. Please, Pedro Hall. I don't mind. I just hope that Dennis is not gonna score 100 points, but with Pedro I don't have any problems. He can hold. He's not gonna affect my ranks that bad, that like Dennis. What's my opinion? I really like your team. If Ronaldo is gonna be out, Bruno is a nice option. Diaz, Cancelo, Trent. Yeah, I like your team, Sinku. Any thoughts about Nepal, brother? Honestly, I don't wanna be wrong, because I know that some guys from Nepal are watching my videos and my streams, but honestly, I don't know many things about Nepal, but I know that it's a pretty beautiful country. So yeah, but I don't know so many things. So if you have some interesting things about Nepal, you can tell me. I'm more than happy to learn anything new. Uh, I'm out. Good luck, Dennis. Good luck to you, Radio Christian. Thank you so much for being here on this stream. Really appreciated. And good luck this gaming. Who's Burnley gonna play up front? Jay Rodriguez, probably. And I don't know, maybe they have some Richarlison, right? Or Richarlison. Come on, guys, 6 more likes for 100 likes. That would be amazing. Thanks for your support, guys. We are 6 minutes till the lineups, and 46 people on this stream, 50 people watching this stream. Thank you so much for incredible supports. It means a lot to me. Subscribe to this channel if you're new around here, and hit that like button if you enjoyed this content. Thank you so much for being here. I watched Norwich last 3 matches. Keep an eye on Ida. Yeah, Ida. I think that Norwich are better with him in the side. A really tall striker, really powerful striker. I think that is gonna be okay. I think that he played for Rangers, right, in the last seasons. Hi there, just wanted to know, have you heard of a country called Bangladesh? Yeah, of course I heard about that country, obviously. I heard about all these countries, obviously Nepal, Bangladesh, but yeah, I don't know many informations about that, obviously. But of course I heard about that. Oh, I am 55th overall K with show how much difference 60 points can make. Yeah, the thing is the ranks are still really close together. So yeah, I'm 34k and you're just 60 points behind me. You can easily you can easily overturn me. So yeah. Okay, so this guy is pretty much right about when players are gonna start, and he just put this emoji. So I think that there's gonna be a surprise in the lineups. I triple up on Villa players this game. Do you think it was wise go to Coutinho and Ramsey? I don't think that it was the best decision because Villa are not gonna have a double gaming, but in the future the fixtures are amazing for Villa, so long term it could be a good decision. Good luck, Denis. Do you think Pedro will start? Yeah, I think that Pedro is gonna start. But yeah, let's see. I'm told King and Denis both start. Foster isn't in goal. Okay, so this is just a rumor, but yeah, that would be really bad for the Foster owners, right? You heard about Mount Everest and Buddha. They are from Nepal. Yeah, obviously. Okay, so how stupid I am. Obviously I know about Himalaya and Mount Everest. I just forgot that this mount was from Nepal. So yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, obviously I heard about about it. 100 likes, come on guys, thank you so much, Max. I saw Romania play in Euros, I think. No, unluckily Romania didn't qualify for, I mean in 2008 I think. No, sorry, 2016 was the last time Romania played in the Euros. They played the first game against France when the tournament was in France, I think. Yeah, 100 likes, thank you so much guys for incredible supports. That means the world to me, and yeah, I really appreciate it. You're just amazing. Love from Nepal. Okay, so many people from Nepal. Really appreciate it. Yeah, come on people, let's get Denis. Yeah, we got 100 likes. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. So let's see. I'm really curious if Foster is gonna be in goal or if Denis and King both are gonna start. Okay, so there are some rumors that Ben Foster is not starting. That's really unlucky because he played just after he come back from an injury, so I don't see a good reason why he's not gonna play. But yeah, I feel really bad for you guys if you have Foster. But let's see, maybe it is a mistake, maybe he's gonna start. I call my friends to watch your stream. Thank you so much, really appreciate it. Devil Gamer. I just subbed Foster in for Bachmann. Yeah, that's really unlucky. I mean, I feel pretty bad for you. What? Oh my god, I think I have no words. I mean, I feel pretty bad for you, Ellie Mac. I don't know what to say. I mean, you replaced Bachmann with Foster because Foster obviously looked like the first choice, and now Foster, if he's gonna be on the bench, that's really unlucky. I mean, you can't do anything about it. Try to not worry too much about it. I mean, it's just a game at all, so don't worry too much. Please be Foster, my favorite underrated YouTuber. Bal Beach, thank you so much. It means a lot to me, and I really appreciate it. Obviously, there are so many YouTubers who are making FPL content at the moment. This season was crazy. FPL Raptor, FPL there, Let's Talk FPL. I don't need to talk about Let's Talk FPL or FPL Mate. There are so many good FPL content creators, even smaller ones who are really underrated. But yeah, I really appreciate it that you guys choose to watch my stream and you enjoy my videos. It means a lot to me. I'm third in Nepal. That's amazing. Congrats, Rabs. 93. Foster not starting affects a lot. Yeah, I guess that many people are having fostering goals, so that would be really unlucky for you guys. Do you think Bowen score against United? I don't know if he's gonna start, but I think that there are goals in that game, so hopefully he's gonna score. 1 minute till the lineups. Yeah, okay, so it's 9 p.m. in my country. Let's see the lineups. I'm ready to get scared. Okay, so the rumors are true. Bachmann is in goal. Wow, I almost had a heart attack. I didn't saw King there. I looked down and just see Kayembe, Kabalase, Denis, Amir, and I just thought that King was bench, and I almost had a heart attack. So yeah, luckily for us, at least King and Denis are starting. Sissoko also starting. Joao Pedro also starting. So good luck, guys, if you have Joao Pedro. What a nice differential. But yeah, what annoying situation with Foster. Okay, but Foster is not even on the bench, so I guess that's the reason. Maybe Foster just got injured last minute. I think that's the only reason why Bachmann is starting, so yeah. I should have played Ramsdale instead. Hopefully for you, Chris Young, Foster is gonna be, and for you guys, hopefully Foster is gonna be injured in the second game also, so your second goalkeepers can came in. My cousin tried to captain last second and accidentally captain his. I don't think that you can captain your sub players. Where can I find what for lineup? On Twitter or on Facebook or on Instagram on the what for page. So as you can see, this is what for page. Here you can see the lineup. Usually, I mean always within an hour till the game is gonna be played, you can find the lineups. I panicked when took a -8 this week. Thoughts on if it was bad or good? I mean it depends which players you brought in. Let's see how it's gonna turn out. Foster out. Yeah, that's really unlucky. Almost took a -4 for Foster. Okay, so News SBS, I told you it's not worth take a -4 for Foster, but honestly, I didn't thought Foster is not gonna play, so I died too. Ha ha ha. My bro Captain Foster. Yeah, it's really annoying for you. I nearly died now. I didn't see King 2. Yeah, I didn't see King 2. Yeah, I was really scared that I didn't see King. Firstly, I don't really understand why some teams are putting the lineups like this. I mean, who cares about Kabalase, Kayembe being down on the striker positions? I mean, just do your lineups right. Do your keeper, your defenders, midfielders in order. King starts, yes. Okay, so let's see the last questions and then I think that I'm gonna end this stream. 50 people on the live stream, really appreciate it, guys. You are here so late and it means a lot to me. You are so many also. 100 likes, thank you so much for incredible support. Yeah, Foster is not even on the bench, so I think that the only reason why Foster is not starting is because he got an injury last minute. That's the only reason. Ronaldo, Gordon and Brownhill to King, Foden, Rafinha -8. That's a pretty nice -8, honestly. Oh, I had Foster, but it's what it is. Nothing I can do now. We move Foster. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if I had Foster, probably I would have played him instead of Ramsdale. So you can't really do anything about that. It looked like the best option. It was the best option, probably, but if he got injured last minute, it's out of our hands. What, no Foster? Yeah. Ashish is my name. Who was the most captain player for this game week? I don't know if we can see that right now, but I think that Denis is the most captain player this game week, and after that probably King. I'm throwing FPL in the bin, yeah. Let's hope Foster don't play both games. Yeah, that's what I hope for you guys. I started Bachman. Congrats, Ashir Ban. What an amazing pick for you. But how did you know Foster is not gonna play, or maybe you just hope for Bachman to play? Let's hope Foster. Okay, will you go live tomorrow? I don't know if I would go live tomorrow. I just thought at some point I can make maybe a watch long stream. So maybe at some point we can watch a game together. If you let me know if you want to see that on this channel. Maybe if I have, I don't know, 2 or 3 players on a game, maybe I can make a live and see the game together. Let me know if you would like that. I give up FPL lol. De Gea, Trent, Cancelo, Robertson. I really like Robertson, honestly. Jota, Bernardo, De Bruyne, Madison, King, Watkins, Dennis captain. Amazing team, DFD. King is a defender now. Yeah, maybe. Who should I take out when Salah is back from Kevin De Bruyne and Sterling? Probably Sterling. I just prefer Kevin De Bruyne. Okay, so Norwich. Let's see the team for Norwich. Puki, Ida, Rashika. Okay, so pretty much what we expected to be. Williams, Gunn in goal. Hanley captain. So yeah, I don't know guys if you have any players from Burnley, but this is the lineup. I almost captain Foster, jeez. Thomas Ross, I mean, yeah. Really happy you didn't captain Foster. Yeah, maybe Foster got COVID, yeah, that's true. Samuel. That could be an option. Ben Foster and Craig Cahar miss out due to illness. Okay. I mean, it is illness or it is COVID. Foster not in the squad. Can you show your team again? Yeah, sure. This was my team for this game week. I had Sanchez and Bachman. Thought of starting Bachman and Sanchez plays Leicester. Okay, so that's okay. Hashira Khan. Hopefully for you, Bachman is gonna start both games. Really hope that for you and good luck this game week. Yes, we want to see game with you. Okay, so I'm gonna consider it. I did -8. But what for second fixture is way far ahead. So yeah, he might play away. That's the problem because if the second fixture is the last game of the game week, I think. Great stuff, Dennis. Good luck. That could be good news. No Team Krul, yeah. Foden and Rafinha, Trossard and Lucas Mora out. What do you think? Yeah, I like obviously more Foden and Rafinha than Trossard and Lucas Mora. For what? For the attacking owners. I think Foster has COVID, but not sure. Yeah, that could be an option too. Hope Loris comes in. Yeah. Okay. Okay guys, so thank you again for being here on this stream. I really appreciate it, but I think that it's time to go. Yeah, this stream was about 2 and 40 minutes hour, so yeah, we'll watch match with you, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna think about doing a watch long. Maybe I'm gonna make a poll on the community page, and if you want guys, maybe I'm gonna try to do a watch long on a game. Foster almost in the month, yeah, that's true. I benched David De Gea for Foster. That's really annoying luxury lifestyle. I feel pretty bad for you, and yeah, but you can't do really anything about it. It was a good decision to play Foster, but you can't really predict those things. Stay safe guys, bye mates, see you tomorrow. Yeah, thank you so much guys for being here. Please consider leaving a like or subscribe to this channel if you're new around here. It means a lot to me, and I really appreciated you being here with me on this stream. I really enjoyed this stream, hope you enjoyed it too, and stay safe, good luck this game week, and I really hope that you have a really nice game week. Calvert-Lewin once again. Yeah, Calvert-Lewin is gonna score a hat-trick. Be back Guragan, thank you so much for joining the stream. Bye and good night all of you, and let's get ready for a king hat-trick.